Welcome to the Jehovah Chronicles with your host, Cosmon Cal.
Yeah. Huh? What I tell y'all? Huh? Creator is undefeated. Easy work. If you honest with yourself, man, that was a demolishing. Let me drop this link in the chat, man, for anybody who want to come up. We want you to come in and you dig what I'm talking about, be able to have give your feedback about the debate, show us how you felt about it. Mr. Marlboro was diabolical. You dig what I'm talking about? But it shows his lack of sincerity and his lack of study. You dig what I'm talking about? I don't think that helped him in the way that he thought it was. You dig what I'm talking about? Boy, Creator is undefeated. Let's get it.
The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word, and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word, and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one.
Before the earth took shape, new sound of sight, the creator sliced the time in the day and night. He breathed through void till the ether stirred, then sent angels and prophets to teach his word. Motion,
Notion, devotion aligned, encoded design in the spine of time. Wind wrote signs on the breath of the prime, S intertwined with the flesh of the line.
quicken the killer, conceiver entwined, dual divine, the ether confined, two entities birthed, corporate and S, life compressed in the vortex nest, spirit in the mist, physics resist, matter persist in Jehovah's fist, dust kiss flame, clay became twist, anatomy gift from the infinite list, male and female named through air, EOE, that sacred blare, not beast, not star, not anywhere but the whisper of wind as a builder's prayer. Vortex speak, the sequence hum, the life resume. From void to bloom, to eat the groom, creation's womb. Every tune in the flames plume, a living rune. If your soul need food, here's what you consume.
The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one.
Three states of worlds I made, corporeal terrain, an atmosphere and chain to ethereal planes. Ether the pure, obscure domain. The ghost of light, free the soul from shame. Atmosphere, field and flow. AGA, nebula glow. Currents collide where the comets go. Gravity bend with the vortices, so sound became law. Law gave sight, and every soul aligned in Jehovah's light. His love gave reason and the heart retune. If your body need rest, here's the text to consume.
The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, Devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one.
Before the clay inhaled the spark, the plan was grand. See moose spun pulse through the dust of man. Ether expand to where the blueprint ran. Spirit tied to flesh by Jehovah's hand. Angels descended, intelligent, warm. Walk with Azu where the light was born. Heaven breathed with immortal form. Lord met love and the veil was torn. Seed took root in the coil's perfume. Sense evolved under the sun and the moon. Time broke the sleep of a deep commune. And now man learns pattern from teeth to spoon. From breath to balance, the Most High dropped clues from speech and sequence. The spirit world moved from page to prophecy through mahogany hues. If your mind need peace, here's the key to consume.
The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung. Heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung. Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. The book of Jehovah.
Shout out to Cosmon Cal. Cosmon Cal, boy, I'm going to tell you something. He is a problem. He is a problem when it comes to these Hebrew Israelites. Y'all better stop playing. He is a problem. Cosmon Cal is a problem. Creator gang.
Yeah, the gang coming. Creator gang coming. Turning up the light and watching boys start running. Let me tell you something, we ain't out here doing nothing. I can tell you scared, boy, niggas stop fronting. It was all in the plan.
Creator gang is crazy. Boy, y'all better pay attention.
We fight as a single, impenetrable unit. That is the source of our strength.
Man, I got my brother from another mother, OT Kizzle, in the house. What's the deal, brother?
Hey, man. Hey, man. Shout out to you, bro. Hope you and the family and all is well. You already know, first and foremost.
That's right.
Man, shout out to the Creator gang and you know, the people that's in the vortex. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, bro, that was a great debate, dog. I was interested from the beginning to the end on both of y'all parts. Gideon did real good too, but you know, I want to wait till he get up here. I hope Gideon come through too before I ask him. But man, listen, bro, it was fire as always, man. And dog, you hammered on some points. You said the Owaspy told pretty much, or said that everybody in the world was melanated pretty much. The Bible didn't do that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You also said that
all our prophets was melanated.
Right. And you also said that the Owaspy predicted, or not predicted, but said something, and they didn't find it out until 2019. 2019. What was that again?
The Owaspy in 1881 revealed that the moon is in the Earth's atmosphere. They didn't figure this out. They didn't know this till 2019. And it's in our atmosphere in what is called a geocorona.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we didn't know this. You dig what I'm talking about? Too, right, and when Owaspy was saying it sound crazy. You dig what I'm talking about? That the atmosphere of the Earth extends way beyond past the moon. And it carried the moon in it too. So we didn't know that till 2019, Owaspy revealing it in 1881. So OTK, does that make Owaspy the primary source on the Earth being, the moon being in Earth's atmosphere? if it never been said before?
Yes, if we never seen it before and that's the first time it's being said, back then they would have tried to call it folklore or try to discredit him and call it pseudoscience and all of that. But if it was proven in this time period in 20 something, then they would have to go back on their works and say, yes, that would be a primary.
Right. It's a primary for the information it contains.
Right. Definitely. Yes.
So,
definitely, brother.
It's so much,
bro.
it's so much stuff that's really going on. You dig what I'm saying? That you know, you can't pigeonhole it. And so if people they sound, you know, I pity my people. You know what I mean? Because they got a number, they didn't have a number done on them mentally, spiritually, and physically.
Hey, the link in the chat, y'all. Hey, everybody, welcome Cosmon. Even though he really don't let people up when he doing a build or he's discussing something, and trust me, I know these things. Me and this brother been together for a couple of years now. You know what I mean? But he's willing to let everybody come up. You can ask your questions. Gideon, all y'all, man, come on up, man. That way we can have a good build.
Man, foes. Malachi Maccabee in the house. What's going on, bro?
Creator gang.
Man, creator is
Creator gang. Shout out to my brother OTK. OTK, what's the word, my brother?
What's going on, y'all?
Good love. Hey, Cloud Kicker. Cosmon Kruger. Hey, man. Boy,
What's up,
I know you in the 313, brother. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, boy, if I was around you right now, boy, I'd be bird hugging you, boy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm glad Gideon just popped on too. Let me go ahead and get myself situated. I'm glad this brother just popped on. Okay, look, let's go ahead and deal with this. Let's deal with it because
hold on.
Hey,
Cosmon. Hey, I'm about to leave real quick. Hey, Cosmon. Before I leave, hold on. You know what? Hey, Cosmon. This channel, bro, and this about to be a old Waspy, and then you got the Hebrew Israelites about to come up. Bro, I don't have no skin in the game on this. None at all. So yeah,
but look, OTK. I'm a brother that got all the skin in the game because I'm an Israelite for life. You dig? But I got enough mitigated gall and nuts to call a spade for everything you reading in the Bible ain't right or exact. See, I'm not finna play with you just because Look, I've been a conscious Israelite 23 years and I'm in my early 40s. Nick can't tell me nothing about it. I've been active banging since 05.
Respect.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this. Cosmon Cal just did his thing. He just did his thing. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is if you trip off the topic, right? What are we talking about? What is more beneficial? So we need to show benefit. Come out either.
Say it again, Mally. You breaking up
today. The brother did his thing.
Cut your thing.
I'm saying the brother did his thing.
Cut your screen off, Mally, because you breaking up.
You say what? Can you hear me?
I can hear
cut
you
your
now.
camera off. Cut your camera
Can you
off.
hear me?
Yep. And make sure your phone ain't getting hot neither, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is the brother did his thing because he went and showed practical benefits. Benefits you can things you could practically do to get yourself right or in line with your maker. You know what I mean? And it's real simple, y'all. It's not a big calculus equation, chemical. None of that. It's just be solid. Stop being scandalous all your days. Stop trying to scam your people and hustle your people and just be. Look, when you deal out here in society, deal in righteousness, dealing what's good. You see what I'm saying? And for anybody that wants to debate what the brothers are bringing out, then you got to read OWASP first. See, that's the deal. We've read Bible. We've read Quran. We've read where you coming from, so we know where you coming from. What we're saying is this: the brother, if the debate is about which book is more beneficial, so then it's about who's bringing the more benefits.
Right.
And what I'm saying, practically speaking, objectively, not just reading some AI or some chat GPT, in which Gideon admitted. He admitted he was. So let's see what chat GPT say. Not just reading no AI, but really putting your pain in and getting your knuckles scraped up and really digging down into them crates and showing what is more beneficial. Cosmon Cal won, bro, hands down. What is you talking about? The man dropped over 60 benefits out of OWASP.
Dig this. Oh, if he'd have actually done some study, my last video is about Chat GTP not knowing a goddamn on thing about OWASP and proving that it will just lie and make up anything because it think that's what OWASP said.
Bro, I watched it with you. Chat GPT said I'm hallucinating.
Hallucinating, my nigga.
Hallucinating.
Real talk. I was right there too, bro. That shit was crazy. It said I lied. I'm disingenuous and.
So if Chat GPT is hallucinating, you trying to tell me that Chat GPT is on some opioids?
Listen,
bro, that shit was the craziest shit ever, bro.
Them boys on some computer drugs. AI drugs.
Hold on. OTK,
hey,
watch
if they
this,
got
bro.
AI drugs, I need to get in on that. I need to find out what the AI drugs so I can sell the drug to the AI.
All right, so watch this. So watch this. OTK, anybody else listening, right? What we saying is this. Go watch Cosmon Cal's last live he just did. He did a whole live class with AI. Listen to me. AI is admitting I'm just a bitch ass nigga. I can't get jiggy with this shit. I'm hallucinating. You're right. I'm disingenuous. I made that shit up. I'm saying go watch it. I challenge anybody listening to go watch it. You gonna be like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the AI just admitted he was a whole ass nigga straight up.
I'm just a bitch ass nigga. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I am no longer your peer. I'm hallucinating. I don't know. I did lie and I fabricated whole verses in there because I thought that's what it should saying. And then guess what? I told it to turn around. Well, tell me the truth. Show me what's actually in the verse. It lied 4 more times and then justify why it lied.
Wow. So Malachi, real quick. Shalom to everybody, man. Peace to y'all. Good debate, Cosmon, bro.
Good debate, Gideon. Salute to you, brother.
Yeah, no doubt. So I heard you, Malachi. You say you felt he won. Maybe you can elaborate on that for me, and then I want to ask you what I had asked him. So when it comes to your home, what does the OWASP say how to protect it?
The same thing the Messiah said. He said, when they persecute you in this city, do what? Flee to another. Get the hell out the way. That's highlight right there. Listen to me. That's how you protect your family. We got brothers from the 1st century, and I represent. Look, you don't know nobody else on the internet represent 1st century messianic zealotism like me. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you. Had I been back then, I'd have been dead with them brothers. But knowing what I know now, Heed the words of those that bring the higher light. Get the hell out the way. You and your family. You ain't got enough blades for them Romans. You ain't got enough bullets for ICE.
I heard you say
What you mean protect my family? Get the fuck out the way. That's what the hell we gonna do.
And that's exactly what Owaspi say too.
Right. Malachi, you say you're an Israelite?
For life. Been to Israel, been banging active. Check my page since 2005.
Nigga, I've been following Mally since like 2009.
Yeah, nigga, talking about like I've been banging. Look, I'm one of the few Israelites that's been banging well over 20 years, and I'm in my I just got into my mid 40s.
Well, you're the only Israelite if you worship Jehovah.
I roll with the Creator. Look, you want to have a conversation about
making them subjective opinions around here, bro.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm stating a fact.
Hold on. Because either I done went backwards or I done came up. So what is you saying? You wanna discuss if you rocking with the Creator or if I'm rocking with the Creator? Is that what you want to do right now?
I'm
saying the Almighty Creator is all powerful. So whatever's written that say he weak, nigga, I question and check that shit. I'm saying the Almighty Creator knows all. So whatever is written that says he is ignorant, I question it.
Like your Messiah saying he don't know that
Almighty
day of the
is
hour.
ever present or omnipresent. Everywhere at the same time, filleth all place and space. So whatever's written to say he localized, I question it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not watering down the Creator.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay. So when I read in Genesis where, and the Lord said he got to come down to see what the hell going on. I question that because the Creator I roll with knows all and is ever present. He ain't got to come nowhere because he already there. What you talking about?
Makes sense.
I'm saying the Almighty Creator I roll with is ever present. So whoever you rock with that's sitting on a throne looking like a man is localized.
And an idol, if you worship it.
Restricted to a space and place. What you talking about?
You can't find out
you ain't never coming with nothing higher than me. I'm gonna be real with you.
This nigga Cosmon is an Owaspi missionary, dog. Converting
I'm gonna keep it always solid with you, boy. Ain't now. None of them niggas rock with me. They couldn't rock with me in my darkness. In my darkness, niggas couldn't fuck with me. Ask the biggest One West niggas. They know. Niggas know. So when it come to Maccabee, boy, so look, you barking up Shit's Creek without a paddle messing with me.
OTK, let him get it out.
So I'm saying you barking up Shit's Creek, you barking up Shit's Creek without a paddle with me because the very cats that you hold reference to know what it is when it come to Maccabee, boy.
Right. So
that ain't a game. That's not a game.
All Israelites worship the God of Abraham.
No, that's the Jews.
No, you worship, but that's the problem. Either Abraham was rocking with the Almighty Creator or he was dealing with a local deity. Which one is it? Is it El Elyon, the Canaanite God, or is it the Almighty Creator? You got to decide that.
Nah, I already decided that. But
okay, I'm saying in your mind you got to decide that. Was Abraham blessed by a Canaanite priest who worshipped El? Or was Abraham a devout follower of the Creator of all? What I'm saying, in your mind, you got to decide that. I can't bend you left or right when it comes to that.
Right. But
I know it's right.
Right. Truth is truth.
Truth is truth. In the land of Canaan, in the city of Salem, Melchizedek, priest of El. Elyon came and blessed Abraham with bread and wine. You know I'm not lying.
Right.
So either that's the Canaanite God El or not your El.
Right. I'm just trying to gather.
I know it's right, nigga. That's why you keep saying right.
Right. No, I'm just trying to gather how you an Israelite, but you don't.
I'm
believe
a
God is
look.
Abraham.
I'm an Israelite because an Israelite is based off what you do and not what you claim you descend from.
Oh, okay.
Oh! You didn't know? Hold on. That's how I know. That's how I know you don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Israel is
Boy.
Hold on. Israel is Yashar-el, correct?
Go ahead.
Is Israel Yashar-el or not, Gideon?
I don't know how you pronouncing that. But
Yashar-el. Yod, Shin, Resh, Aleph, Lamed. You read the Hebrew, right?
No, he don't read it.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yashar-el is Israel.
In the poetic.
Yashar. What does Yashar mean, Gideon?
Ooh.
Are we trying to get to where you?
Okay. Just say you don't know.
No, because you're going.
Because you asked me how I'm an Israelite, and I just said it's based off what you do and not where you claiming you descend from.
And where you get that from?
Oh, nigga, what you mean where I get it from? In the definition of Israel. You didn't know?
You get it. You get it from
people who cross.
Yashar-el. What does it mean?
You tell me.
Oh my gosh! Hey, look, OTK.
Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Gideon, you got to take this with you. Boy, that nigga just.
Hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you real quick. Let me tell you real quick how these brothers really don't know what they talking about. If I'm saying Yashar, I'm saying Jasher. What does Jasher mean? Or Yashar? It means upright. El is supposedly meaning God. If you claiming you Israel, you represent the upright God, meaning you carry yourself and act a certain way. Huh? You act in uprightness and righteousness. It ain't based off because you claiming you from somewhere. It's based off what you do.
So are those
and the very definition of Yashar-el means the upright God, and that's what you claiming you are.
That's what's up, man.
You know, Waspy say the copper colored man was the first upright man on the American
So they had to
continent.
get taught that, right? They had to get taught that, right? That had to be a learned behavior in order to walk upright, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
absolutely.
By the angels taught
I ain't gonna hold y'all brothers, man.
Y'all, please. I don't want Gideon and nobody to say, "Oh, them boys over there, man. Them boys create a gang." OTK ain't got no shit in the game, but he created a gang.
They want the smoke, nigga. You came to get the smoke,
go ahead,
bro.
Gideon. Good fucking debate too, Gideon. Damn good debate, bro. I'm gonna give you your flowers now.
Gideon, cool. He just got punched on tonight.
Yeah, you got punched.
He cool though, man.
He got punched pretty hard. He be all right though.
Hey, Gideon, get your girl to put some frozen peas on that shit tonight, man. The swelling.
Not the Flintstone steak. Not the Flintstone steak.
Hey, Gideon, it's all love, bro. You know what I mean?
But look, for real though. That rap was whack, and expect a clap back, my nigga. Expect that. I'm gonna show you how to really rap.
Yeah, hey, let me say something. Let me say something too.
My level.
All right, but look, let me say something too. Gideon, you attempted though.
You from the get go.
I'm gonna jump out there.
All right, look. This is what I'm gonna say though.
Yeah, y'all fucking crazy.
Hey, this ain't the first time. This ain't the first time the Creative Gang done debated this topic, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna say this though. Gideon came with more. At least he attempted. Should I say? To come with more benefits than anybody else that we've ever debated on this topic, bro. This ain't the first time we done had this debate.
What benefit Gideon show?
Gideon didn't show no benefits. Gideon was steady talking about the old Waspy rather than showing the benefits of the Bible.
No, he mentioned. No, I'm saying, look, he did he really didn't mention chapter and verse, but he like he put it up on this like his slide, like and he wouldn't put the actual for instance, he wouldn't put the actual Proverbs 11:3 up there, but he'll just put the title of it, Proverbs 11:3, based off what he was saying. You know what I mean? He really wasn't showing like chapter and verse, but he would put it up there like, okay, I get this idea from what I'm saying from this chapter and verse.
Right. So then now that's subjective.
He did that in
now
first
that's
round.
subjective.
After that, he got
Now
punched
that's
on.
subjective.
Yeah.
That's why it becomes subjective, and that's why it becomes a problem in a debate, because if you don't show people the actual thing which you're reading from so they can get their own understanding of it, now you're just giving your own opinion of it. So that is subjective. I don't give a damn if it's a primary source. You can take a primary source and you can go and spit it out to somebody else. That's not primary no more. That's subjective from your thoughts until you show the primary where you got it from.
Yeah, it's indirect. It's indirect.
Right,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, it's indirect. I look, bro, I agree.
I guess that's the best compliment I can get from y'all, brother. So I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run with it. You know,
No, Gideon, you did better. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, Gideon. You did better than Zion Lex. Zion Lex went into the Torah like twice in 3 rounds. Like, this shit was fucking crazy.
Hey, look, let me say this one thing to my bro.
You did better than Zion.
Yeah, hey, let me say this to Gideon real quick, man. It's straight up, in love and for the benefit of our people overall, nigga. Don't you ever in your fucking life ever again say you're gonna kill your kids, nigga, in honor of any God or any child, period. I know what the Bible say, that y'all gonna dash the baby's heads on the stone.
When did you say that?
He said that last night.
Last night or
that
this
was
morning.
This morning. That was
This
actually
morning.
this morning.
What?
About 6 a.m. this morning, nigga. Don't you ever fix your lips to ever say that on live television ever again, my nigga. I can go back and clip that shit.
That's what y'all
Don't you ever think that?
Right.
Because Gideon, if your baby's around me, nigga, they protected, nigga. What you mean? I'm tripping, cuz. What you mean? Nigga, if your wife and your baby's around me, nigga, they coming home to you.
Right.
Even if I can't go home to mine.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, nigga, you can't never twist your lips and say nothing like that. Because you know it's wrong,
Don't even think it, nigga.
Okay. You know it's wrong, That inspiration, if it come through, it ain't of the Almighty. And you know that.
He know it. Because he bucked Darren Stoney this morning. He was trying to explain why he would ask the head. But he wouldn't readily. He just readily wouldn't admit that. You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna bash the baby head, but I would have bashed the baby head in back then.
Right. The cognitive dissonance was a problem, but you gotta shake that shit, bro. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you gotta agree with, nigga, you don't have to agree with that shit, nigga. That's the point of OWASP, the liberty to shake the false gods, to be able to have an intestinal fortitude to say, nigga, that shit's fucking foul. That's crazy.
Do what your Bible say do and test that spirit.
Test it, nigga, like Abraham did. I don't know why.
Come on, check it, bro. Cosmon and Prince Cosmon.
It's all
Cosmon and Prince Cosmon. I got a question. Hey, last night after y'all left off the panel,
but yeah,
them
man,
boys brought y'all up, bro. And I was like, yo, them boys not here, but I don't believe in what y'all believe in. I'll be your Huckleberry. And I asked him a question. I was like, yo, so I think the problem comes in is that in the Bible, that literal God gives strictly commandments to go and execute and kill and do this. But in the OWASP, you got your free will. It's giving you the option. It's letting you know you got the option to go and do that, but yet you also got the option not to go do that, and you still blessed. So I asked that last night, bro. I asked him that question last night. So go ahead.
But not only that, OTK, it tells you the benefits for doing either one. The benefits or the disadvantages of both. If you
the consequence
better life, this is the result. If you don't, this is the result. It tell you it's the difference between rap of old school and rap of today, right? They talking about the same drugs, right? But now they just talking about doing them. Back then they was talking about selling them, being the user, the seller, everything, the good and the bad of both sides. That's the difference. One is more beneficial because it has a broader knowledge base about it. I think I was able to show that clear.
Okay. And that's what I asked them that question. I asked Gideon that question last night after y'all left. I was like, yo, could that be the problem, yo? Because the Owaspy is not directing man to go execute and go kill people. But yet in the Bible, we see the people, all the prophets or whoever, dog, they had strict commandments strictly from God himself. It wasn't no intermediate person or no nothing telling them to go execute and do this and do that. It was a direct
that's
command.
The key right there, TK.
Right.
I mean,
right.
OTK.
Go ahead,
that
bro.
that right there is that's the direct. What that's the whole point of Owaspy is to be able to attain to hear the voice of the Creator. His direct inspirations are listed in Owaspy, right? It tells you the direct inspiration from the Creator is to kill not anything that he gave the breath of life to. That's a benefit for the whole creation.
Yeah,
now animals
kill is simple too. It's clear.
It's simple. It's the most simply understood of all things. So,
so it's damn near 85% tangible. In other words.
Yeah, would you want somebody to run up on you and kill your kids and rape you and whatever, you know what I'm saying, with the biblical, would you want that to happen to you?
That's morality. So my bad. I shouldn't have said it like that. So in other words, the Owaspy is 85 to 95%, maybe 100, if y'all want to call it 100, of morality and how you should treat somebody else the way you should be treated. Is that what you're saying?
It is the highest right.
It ain't just that, it's practical. Like it actually explains it. Somebody can pull their screen up. I'm on my phone.
I was gonna turn
Go ahead.
You want to share that?
Cosmon? I'm just asking. Cosmon, hey, see, hey, me and Cosmon, boy, hey, yo, I used to school. I asked my brother, I used to ask my brother 1,000 questions, dog.
Hey, listen to me, OTK. Cal always got about 100 shooters in the background. Don't nobody really see.
Hey,
you know what I mean? And me and Prince is just only 2 of them.
Oh man, this nigga, we talking about an organic body of faith.
I ain't gonna lie to you. In order to get to him, they don't even know that you got a bunch of a wild motherfucking Cosmonian that's created gang and that's caught up in the vortexian. You know what I'm saying? You know, but
first of all, Tupac said just give me 50 niggas, right? Tupac said, just give me 50 niggas. One in every state, nigga. Imagine 10,000, 50,000 Cosmos. You see what I'm saying? With the intellect, with the ability to be able to objectively prove scientifically, even without Owaspy. Like you were saying, you don't need Owaspy to be able to objectively prove, nigga, a spiraling galaxy. You don't need Owaspy to prove a hurricane is in a spiral, that the earth is, you don't need that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We got
it's
scientific.
tangible. You can see that. You can observe that directly. You can observe that. Facts.
And that's what true faith. That's what true faith is. We are objective faith. Objective
I don't like
spiritual.
that other part when they say, "Oh, the Owaspy is written by a white man," and then I turn around and I ask them. I said, "Well, damn. Well, who was the Torah, the Tanakh, or the Septuagint, or the Talmud, or even the Holy Bible? Who was those written by?"
I told him. I told him
last night. Hey, I know you heard that shit, Prince Cosmo. Excuse my language. Thousand pardon. I know you heard that stuff, Prince Cosmo, last night. The brother said it was over 36 or like 40 authors that was African in the Bible.
He lied.
You remember Gideon said that?
Yeah, he lying.
Where?
That was
Gideon
subjective.
Said that
that's
last
a subjective
night,
belief.
bro. Cosmon, after you left, Gideon said that.
And look, they don't know one of them.
Hold
and,
up. My bad.
and,
My bad. I don't want to
I
lie
don't
on
even know the
Gideon.
Bible was
I don't want to
compiled.
lie on Gideon. It was some other two people. Matter of fact, thousand
Yeah,
pardon.
you ain't gotta
Let
say
me
no
read it
names
right
about
now.
it, but
yeah,
the
I,
fact
I
of the
ran
matter,
It
one
might
of
have
them
been
up off that
somebody else.
channel.
It might
He
have
was
been
on his
somebody else
head
that been
last
up on the
night.
panel. I don't want to say Gideon said that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
nah,
when
it's
we
cool.
Yeah,
asked
we
him,
was
like,
on.
yo,
I
can
don't
you
even know
show
who
us
that
the
fella was.
Africans?
Napa punched all on him. Got
Oh
him
yeah,
up,
that
made
was
him
bad.
run up off the channel. You dig what I'm talking about? Punched on him.
And
You
the
dig what
post
I'm saying?
sister, the post sister
Got
was
his
striving so
homeboy up
hard.
out of there. Got his boy up out of there. Got them boys quiet.
Hey, but
They
look,
was trying to.
what I wanted
She had fight harder than the dudes though on some real shit. Prince Cosmon and Big Cosmon, bro. She had fight harder than the dudes. She
Yeah,
stood
she
in
was
there.
more intellectual. I
She
would give
took
her that, but she
she
was just
took her
wrong.
lickings
She
and
was
she
just
gave some
wrong.
lickings back, but she stood in there though.
Yeah, she did
Yeah,
her thing.
I'll
Everybody
still
loved
knock you out though, and I don't care you a girl. You
Cosmon,
causing
you
the
ain't
Hey,
same
shit,
damage.
boy. My
hey, but
brother
hey,
ain't shit,
let
y'all.
me get to that.
Hey, for real, dog. I'm a wild Indian, but this motherfucker is a wild Cosmonian. He don't give a shit. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
y'all.
you standing in there.
he big
You
cheese.
standing in there, boy.
He
Blow,
big,
blow
He don't
he
give
big.
a
Hey man,
shit, man.
hey look, I
Hey, this
know everybody.
motherfucker tell me
Hey,
quick. Hey,
OTK,
OTK. Fuck
OTK.
them niggas, OTK.
Hey, trip off this, OTK. OTK, I know everybody got their favorite, who you would call Abo or Aboriginal and all that, you know what I mean? And niggas may be on some, hey, Mally just biased because that's his bruh. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you like this, bruh. There ain't nobody else when it comes to this American Indian copper-colored Aboriginal nigga listen to me, that even showed you anything spiritual about the worship of the Great Spirit, but Cosmo Kyle. Nigga, Top Cats ain't talking about it. Dane Calloway ain't talking about it. You know what I mean? The one nigga, Chief X, the other nigga that used to be Ali Muhammad, ain't none of them talking about this.
But that's how me and Cosmon
And then
link. But see, that's how
Cal,
me and Cosmon also link, big homie, because I was talking about nature and the spirituality system over here, like discrediting them Hebrews. That was my whole mission. Like, yo, y'all ain't us. That was my whole mission. And that's how me and Cosmon started getting into it. And we understand that we had a spirituality system. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm
we
talking about
also
off the
see
chain.
in certain places, though, in certain places, they didn't call it the Great Spirit, but they respected the higher power or the or whatever they want to call it. Not even a deity, because it was tangible what they was representing. Even the Great Spirit is tangible. Let's be for real. But the Great Spirit that they was talking about was the damn sun.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what tradition and folklore you're talking about.
And the moon was the Great Mother.
Yeah. It just depends on the tradition and the folklore you're talking about. But look, when we say
ain't
Great Spirit,
folklore. Those not folklore for us. Those are natural things that's tangible. We don't need science to say that it's a sun or a moon.
You answer
We
it. You
don't
know what
need
they
that.
call it?
So
They call
the American history over
anthropomorphism.
here, bro. That shit is tangible, my dog.
yeah,
That
it's
shit
concrete. It's concrete.
Yeah, that shit is concrete, bro. Big
Concrete.
fact.
Yeah.
Do your genealogy and find yourself in the damn story. That's it.
Yeah, it's concrete. I already know it ain't. It ain't nothing else. Look, if it ain't nothing else, it's for sure that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But look, when it comes down to it, like when you hear the gang say the Great Spirit or whatever, what Cosmon Cal is introducing is an ancient concept that was very prevalent amongst our copper-colored Aboriginal ancestors. You know what I mean? Going back thousands of years. You know what I mean? So I mean, a lot of our spiritual systems have been reinterpreted to us through the lens of so-called European scholars. Whether you're talking about Kemet, whether you're talking about West Africa, whether you're talking about the Caribbean, what they call Native American, nigga, which was a political party. Watch the gangs in New York. Watch the gangs in New York. The Native Americans was a political
history
party.
is subjective, bro. That's why 70% of written history is subjective.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And much of it, I would say 90% of it is backdated.
Hey, Cal,
Big facts,
boy.
Cosmon. Big
Hey,
facts,
Cal.
big bro. Big facts, bro.
Hey, Cal, boy, you ain't lying. Nigga, kid, look, boy, we start diving into that backdating, especially of the Bible, bro. Ah,
Man, Bible terrible. With
Hey, what we got on the screen right here, Cosmonian?
I was somebody's told me to bring up that O. You dig what I'm talking about?
Okay.
What was we at? No, we was in the Lord. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go to the Lord's first book, chapter 1, verse 15 on down, bro.
Right.
And then after that, let's run to the Book of Inspiration, chapter 8.
Yeah, let's show that because look, a lot of things that we run into.
Hey, listen, kid, I'm gonna tell y'all this now. I'm about to sit back and I'm gonna listen. I want y'all to read the scriptures, break it down from y'all point of view, and then can I please ask y'all a question afterwards?
Absolutely.
All right, bet. Go ahead. This is gonna be fire. Let's go.
Man,
Let's go.
Not trip off this. Everybody that we bring this out to, that look, they either bring up one or two topics. They bring up who he was trying to be, funny with, John Marlboro. Marlboro is cigarettes, nigga. Like we, and then
that's how you said his name, though, for real.
Man, but didn't know this though. Like we don't never even bring up this man unless our opposition bring him up. We don't even bring him up because we're not into man worship. We just like, we're gonna look at the information. If the information is what it is, and all right, then if you saying it's not that, then you got to debate it and bring it down. If you can't bring it down, then that's on you. Now, the other thing is you're gonna run into what's called the Ions, right? And people see these short midget little niggas, and they describe as white and yellow. You know what I mean? But as soon as brothers hear this, they get to going crazy. Oh, white and yellow, and then the drugs is black and brown. So this is racism type, right? But we go into the books of Enoch, dealing with who Enoch was, the son of Lamech, and all that. And when he was born, he was described as a pale skinned white man.
Ain't that facts?
All right, now, dang, when we read that, we have enough spiritual intelligence to say, well, that must be talking about an albino brother. Albino. You know what I mean? But when we read Owasp, when we hear white and yellow, we don't say that. We only say, you know what, that's probably talking about some albino, some short pygmy-twa. Certain population out of them is or albine type. You know what I mean? Brothers don't do that. Now watch this. When we read out of here in this first book of the First Lords, chapter 1, verse 15 on down, what you gonna see is this, bro, that the drugs that these niggas saying are black and brown, right? And these ions, who these niggas are saying is white and yellow, you can't even tell them apart. Physically speaking, which means physically what, brother? They look just alike.
Same people.
Same people.
They look exactly the fuck alike, bro. The only difference is behavior. One is for warfare, one is for peace. One got the mark of war on them, one got the mark of circumcision on them. That's it. It's behavior. They trying to make it into something racial. That ain't what it is. Let's read it, bro.
And the Lord said to the drunks, to the men who don't and can't get it. That's what it means. That's what drunk means. They could be any color. The Lord said to the people who don't get it, because you have slain your brothers. This is where the story of Cain and all that stuff come from. Because you have slain your brethren, you shall depart out of the place of God. And so that you may be known to the ends of the earth, I put my mark upon you. And the mark of the Lord put upon the drunks, the people who can't get it, was the shadow of blood. Right? What is the shadow of blood? Which being interpreted is War.
War.
So how do you tell these drug people from any other people in the world? They war.
So
Donald
Big
Trump is a drug. Benjamin Netanyahu is a drug.
Trump is a drug.
The number one drugs in the earth right now.
Come on now.
Putin is a drug.
The lowest of the grades. Below the grades.
Huh? It has nothing to do with skin color and but more to do with what you do. So he said from the beginning, I'm gonna put a mark upon the drugs, the low vibratory man of the earth. The one who doesn't want any spiritual light and insight. That's what drugs means. A person who seeks no spiritual insight.
So in other words, the pagans.
Even worse than that, the warriors.
Even worse than pagans.
Because even worse than that, they're pagans who were peaceful.
Oh shit.
These niggas are warriors.
These are the warriors, the killers. And then, you see what I'm saying? These are the ones that
megalomaniac warmongers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? And look, so
right,
how you tell a drug? They war. So the question is, if you want to know who a drug is today in 2026, today, ask yourself, who is the most warlike people in the world?
The American, the Negro of America, the American Indian or the American Aboriginal, whatever you want to call it. The American.
Is the most warlike?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
You ain't went nowhere in 2,000 years and conquered nobody land.
What tanks we got?
Yeah.
Hold up. Where's our
F1? Where's our bomber jets at?
My bad. I misunderstood the question. When you say warlike, we can talk about inner community shit that we've been going through for the longest in our own states.
Yeah,
That's
not
war,
even being at war.
My bad, Cosmon. 1,000 pardons.
Yeah.
Now on that level right there, go ahead on in, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead on in. My bad.
Who doing the most killing? For real? Is it niggas for real? You trying to say that? I know you ain't.
No.
Netanyahu ain't.
No. I was talking domestic, bro. My bad. I was talking domestic. My bad, cause.
Because I can look over in the Middle East.
Stalin wasn't no nigga.
I can look over there in the Middle East over there and what the Syrians is doing to the Kurds.
Right.
Huh? I can look at genocides all across the world. It wasn't us doing them.
These niggas just bombed the hospital and killed 80 children.
Got to be more.
Come on, man.
Nigga in Iran, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that's why I had to catch myself because you know what? That's why I got 2 ears and 1 mouth so I can listen more than I speak. Hey, one ear heard the first shit, but that second ear registered and say, hold up, OTK. Back up real quick. Let me correct myself, man. My bad. 1,000 pardon, y'all. I wasn't talking about globally. I thought my brother was asking like a individual question, like from city to city. My bad.
No,
my bad,
I'm talking
bro.
about worldwide.
Worldwide,
taking everybody into account. Who is the most
worldwide?
And killing all the animals on the kill clock.
Yeah.
Hey, Cosmon. Hey, goddammit. Next time, clarify yourself when you go just throw out a question like that, nigga. Hey, my man, stay worldwide next time, goddammit. Put some clarity on that, man. Just don't throw OTK out there in the river with no goddamn paddle in a fucking canoe.
In a canoe, this nigga.
God damn, cuz. This nigga just dropped me in the Michigan, Lake Michigan, and just with no fucking paddles.
Nah, it wasn't a loaded question for real. I think you was just overthinking.
No, but look, but this is how you tell the difference of it. And look, and the Lord God said, by this sign, right? By the sign, which is war, right? By this sign, the tribes of Druk and their descendants, shall be known to the end of the world. Is the world ended yet?
No, sir.
Okay, so there's a way to know who these people are. And that is
The world will
all
never
you got to
end.
do is open up your eyes and look around and look
Mhm.
and see who are the most warlike people. On
You're looking for
average.
behavior. You're looking for behavior. You're looking
You're looking
for
for behavior, not skin color.
yeah.
Right. Damn, cause why my shit don't got
That's
streaming in my channel from your shit?
I love it
What
though.
the hell?
Crystal clear information right there,
Hey
man.
Prince, I love it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Hold on, let's keep going.
And that's why I've been saying lately, nigga. You may not be tripping. I'm tripping though.
I'm tripping.
I'm tripping. Fuck all that.
Back, I'm tripping.
I'm tripping.
And look, we ain't never losing. Creator is undefeated in all aspects.
Creator's undefeated, man. Look what it says. By this sign, being war, the tribes of Druk and their descendants shall be known to the end of the world. But watch this. Here go the key. Because you know, Jaja tied in with these sisters.
Yeah.
It's something about them.
Yeah.
It's something about them. I'm not gonna say they any more closer, but boy, they tuned in.
Yeah,
What sisters, bro? All
of them.
Especially all. You talking about with the sisters? All right. You talking about the sisters? All right, I got you.
Right.
I follow you
I'm
now.
talking
Go
about
ahead.
The good ones, that's ours. You dig what I'm talking about?
Salute to
Watch
the righteous
this.
God.
Watch this. And woman, being more helpless than man, cried out with fear, saying, O Lord, how shall I bring forth to you, and not to the sons of death? Huh? The sons of death, right? What are they doing? They're creating death.
The warfare.
How do I breed children? Look at what she's asking. How do I breed children that are good? Right? That can inherit life after they die. How do I bring them forth to you?
You're right.
And not to the sons of death?
That's an excellent question. Excellent question.
That's a great question.
Now this about to show you the difference between the
So she's asking how can she make her kids immortal?
No. She's asking. The spirit the soul is immortal anyway. But
right.
Is,
I got you.
It's the action. Indeed, what we're saying is it's more. It's not just a lack of knowledge, right? That creates the lifestyle. Sometimes you can have too much knowledge, and it makes you warlike and barbaric.
Big facts. You get bored, and yeah, big facts.
Right. So, and so what I'm saying is, she wants to bring children that are good into life, because woman has always understood that there is something watching over me.
You got it.
So she called out, and this is not one woman. This is the cry of all good women.
Right, the highest level, all good. Damn, that's funky, cuz.
Hold up. Go ahead, Cos. Boy, you
said,
killing it.
Oh Lord, how shall I bring forth to you, and not to the sons of death? But look what the Lord did spiritually and physically, because if it's done spiritually, there is a result physically.
All right. So did she ask this? So did she say, "Yo, I believe in you"? In other words, she's saying, "I believe in you, and I don't want to have no kids that can turn wicked. So what do I need to do so when I bring my kids to you, so therefore they can be blessed, so for eternity? How do I accomplish that?
Breed
in
them?
other words,
who
right?
do I breed with? That's what she's asking.
Right.
How do I know this is genetic?
Right,
this is genetic, but the niggas who fucked up look just like the niggas who get it.
Okay.
The guys are the
yeah, that's the point. They all look alike.
They
Right,
all
right.
look
So
I
alike.
got you.
she's asking for some type of spiritual and physical discernment.
Sign. Right.
Son,
Give
Sign.
me some type of
right,
discernment so I
right,
know that I'm not laying with a drug, but I'm laying with
right.
an IN.
And look
Now
what
this
she
is
Okay,
asked.
OTK.
okay.
This
Hold
this
on,
is
OTK. Watch out. Look what she asked.
Go ahead, bro.
She said,
Go ahead.
how? She's asking.
Right. So she's definitely
she's
asking the
to be
question.
shown.
Right.
Look
Right.
Look at what she's saying. She's
That's fire,
asking,
Cos.
how
How? Right.
shall I
So she's
bring
definitely
forth
asking the
to you?
question. Right.
Right? Because guess what? The sons of death and the sons of life or light look just the same. So she's asking for a remedy.
Not trip off this OTK. Trip off what Cal. Trip off what Cal just said.
Because she
OTK.
don't know. She don't know. So she just saying like, how can I just want to bear the right fruit? I don't know how it looks, but I just want to bear the right fruit. I got you, Kyle. I like that analogy, bro. I like that analogy. That's why I fuck with Cosmon, y'all. Hey, y'all don't know, man. Me and Cosmon done built for hours on the phone, man. For real.
I done said it.
I love that brother, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daryl Cosmon, though. Shout out to Daryl Cosmon. I
That's
gotta
our
give a
brother,
special
DK.
shout out to Daryl Cosmon. That's my favorite.
That's my
Vortexy and
brother.
Creator Gang
Hey,
Gang. That's my
salute
favorite.
to
Nah,
Robert
that's my
McCray.
favorite.
They're our brother.
Equalizer. Yes, sir.
Hey, but look, what she's asking for a remedy. How? She ain't say, what shall I? She said, how? She asking for the light to come down. You dig what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Not for it to come
Definitely.
from her. You dig what I'm talking about? She looking for a remedy. And look what
Right,
the Lord
right.
do. And the Lord said, because you have brought forth in pain, right? Childbirth.
My name.
And yet you called on my name.
Bars.
Huh? Behold, I will be as a shield and protector to you. For I will also put a mark on the irons, the niggas who get it. Remember, there are drugs, these sons of death who don't get it.
Right.
Iron, y'all got what y'all got to remember is iron is a behavior.
That's right.
Exactly.
Behavior. It's not a race. It's not a culture. It's not an ethnicity.
So the sons of death are the drooks. The sons of death are the drooks.
Yes.
Hey, OTK,
Okay,
who practice,
I'm following.
who are practitioners of warfare, spilling blood.
Right.
You
I'm
understand?
following, bro.
Okay.
I'm
So you
following.
got-
Trust me, if I don't understand something, dog, I'll cut Cosmon ass off all fucking night long. And I'm gonna ask
OTK.
questions. He already know. He said, damn, bro, you's an old questioning ass nigga.
OTK.
When we first met, I said, hell yeah. But go ahead.
OTK. I was gonna say. So you understand that the drugs and the ions is the same people, just they act different.
Hold
One's
on.
warm-
I'm just about to explain it to him right here. Right
Oh,
here.
go ahead, Cos.
They cultures, and because of where they staying at, their complexion could be different. Yes.
They
Or
could-
their
Yeah, but
spirituality
how they're
system.
acting.
Their spirituality system is definitely different.
One is
Definitely.
peaceful.
Yeah.
One is warlike. The irons
Right.
are peaceful. The drugs are warlike.
Right. So you could
That's
be
the only difference.
You could
So
be.
look.
You. That's right. Hold on, Cal. Let me say this. Because there's a doctrine skipping through the conscious community based off the how much carbonated or melanated skin you got that determines your level of righteousness or wickedness or whatever. And shit, no, we're saying behavior. It ain't got nothing to do with how
Kill that. Me and
dark
Cosmo
your
not kill that
skin
narrative.
or
That shit
how
don't run around
nappy.
in our community,
Yeah,
bro.
but I'm saying it ain't got
That
nothing
shit
to do
don't
with
run
how
around
dark
in
your
our
skin
environment.
is or how nappy your hair is. It ain't got nothing to
Yeah,
do
we
with
me
it.
and
It got
Cosmo done
everything to
kill
do.
that. We done kill
Yeah, it
that
got
skin complexion shit. We
yeah,
done
but
go
I'm
into the
saying
science and the
it got
DNA and all that.
everything. It got everything to do with behavior. That's the only thing you supposed to be monitoring.
Right.
Like, hold on, motherfuckers over here tripping. So he could have Scooby Doo, Rin Tin Tin hair, and pale ass skin, or he could pop up looking like Denzel Washington. Nigga, you know what I mean? Regardless of the matter, it don't matter what a thing look like, what name it answer in, or if it got some spiritual power. What is the message?
Exactly.
That's all. That's the only thing we tripping off of, nigga. What you got for me? You ain't heard OTK. If you ever been visited by any type of what they'll call spiritual entity, ancestor, angel, whatever, bruh, they not there to shoot the breeze.
I grew up where motherfucker had to put salt around the bag so the hag don't get on you. Dog.
Right, but I'm saying
I'm
is
a
this.
country
They
ass.
not,
so the hag don't get on you.
Yeah, but I'm saying is they not there to shoot. They not there to shoot the breeze with you.
Hold on. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is they not there to shoot the breeze with you. If it's something, if it's an ancestor or an angel or spirit that's rolling with the Almighty Creator, then they got a message for you because angel mean messenger, right?
Right.
All right, so we got a message for you. Then that message ain't shooting the breeze.
Right.
You understand? That it's a straight up message that you're supposed to be listening for. And you see this message, and then you put that into action because it's supposed to be practical, right? All right. So whatever you telling me, whether you a physical man or an ancestor or an angel, whatever you're telling me, I'm supposed to be able to practically apply that and move forward.
Right.
Correct. All right. So whatever anybody else is talking about is really irrelevant.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Look, this is what I want to show y'all. The reason why G had to put the mark on the drug and put the mark on the iron, right? The white and yellow people and the brown people, because guess what? White and yellow, I'm going to show y'all that, don't mean what we call white today. I'm going to show you a Waspy say that too. Watch this. It says, and the Lord said, because you have brought forth in pain and yet called on my name, behold, I will be as a shield and protector to you. For I will also put a mark on the irons, my chosen. So you shall know them when they come to you. If all irons are these little itty bitty modern pale European types, you would know them from the drooks or these big black niggas that's coming over here to kill you right off sight. Why? Because they're different skin colors. So why would he need to put a marker between them? Because not only can drooks and irons be any color, but that it's the behavior that shows you who you are, not who you tell me you are.
Right. That's right.
Hey, bro. So let me ask you this. Because while you in your bag, you know how me and you get down. I'm sorry, y'all. Thousand pardon. Cosmon. So when you know me, you know I always, just like how me and you, we do our research. When we bring something out to each other, we always see something different. So we gonna act each other. So when I read this right here, I kind of see almost like a Hebrew Israelite, not a Hebrew Israelite. Yeah, a Hebrew Israelite story where they say, yo, I'm going to give the blessing to you, and this is only for you and not for the other people. So now I'm going to ask you, I haven't read the rest of this yet, so I don't know, later on, it might, you know what I mean? It might say, yo, I got a different blessing for them people later on down the road, but they got to do right first. You understand what I'm saying? So,
we got something for that too.
I get what you. Hold on, I get
my bad, cause for
no,
long
bro. Let me get it out. You're hinting at this. This is what you're hinting at. For I will also put a mark upon the irons, my chosen. That's what you're hinting at. And see, The
Facts,
chosen,
guys. Facts,
right?
facts.
The chosen has nothing to do with the God choosing you. To be chosen, you must first choose the Creator. That makes you chosen.
Okay.
To be the chosen, which is a after something, it's done. That's what happens after. To be chosen, you must first choose. Right? So it's not what so back again, it's back to action, character, indeed. It's back to what you're doing that proves who you are. So
damn, I thought that was a dumbass question, cuz. I thought that was a dumbass question I asked you, but
it was not.
That was a good ass
What you need to
answer,
understand
dog.
is, hold on. What you need to understand is to be the chosen, you must first choose. To be the chosen of the Creator, you must choose Creator first.
So in other words, you got your own free will first.
Yeah.
To choose the Creator rather versus the Bible where the Creator say you ain't got no free will.
And then guess what? You got free will to do that. So guess what? That ain't no sin neither. You got that information third, fourth hand. Sometimes you grew up in it. You grew up in the church. This what you do. Your daddy could have been a preacher. What I'm saying is, are you living up to its highest throne?
It ain't your fault. Ain't none of this shit our fault, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro.
It don't even matter. It don't matter because hold on. It don't matter. Why it don't matter unless you living up to the highest ideals of whatever God you choose to pattern yourself after. It could be Jesus, Buddha, Brahma. If you're not living up to the highest ideas of that, you dig what I'm talking about? Then you haven't even completed your journey on that journey. But Owaspi is saying, well, you did what I'm talking about. First of all, Creator said I gave each religion to man himself as a stepping stone to him. Right? And then so each one got its own little flavor and sauce for the people that it was supposed to come to.
So whether they use it or not, that's up to them.
Yeah, that's up to you. My thing is, are you going to live up to its highest ideals? And dig this. In every religion, the highest ideals are exactly the same.
The same at the end of the road.
Ain't it treat your brother like you want to be treated?
Big facts. Big facts, bro.
Don't you say to do good to others? And didn't Jesus even turn around and tell you all the law hang on them two things?
Big facts.
All of it.
Big facts.
See, we don't turn down no light. None. Wherever some is, we find it. We sniff it out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You just gotta have the cojones to do it. So right here, when it was talking about my chosen, remember these are the people who get it. The ones these are ancient Creator gangs. The first.
Okay. All right.
Right. So I'm gonna put a mark on these ancient Creator gang niggas who chose me because we the only ones standing by Creator. We standing by.
My bag to the Creator gang that's on the panel, man. Dog, listen. Cosmon teaching me right now.
Listen, stop. Because I'm tired when you do that. I'm tired of you doing that because I see you do that a lot. You keep apologizing for something you didn't do nothing wrong. Nigga, the only bad question is the one you don't ask, OTK. Nigga, you my brother. You know I love you. You know I love you last year goddamn draw. I know that sounds weird, but Paul, what I'm trying to tell you is, nigga, I ain't gonna never cap till you pull no strings, nigga. And if you need to know something, you better say something. You know, closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
I
didn't want to take over the show, Cos. I didn't want to take over the show because you know, Cosmon, me and Cosmon talk a long time. We both do. So I didn't want to take over the show. That's what I was apologizing for just now, bro. Like, man, Creator Gang, my apologies. But this is he's my teacher with this shit. I go to him to teach me the Owaspi. You know what I mean? Him and Daryl Cosma and Prince Cosma, you good too. The whole Cosmonian gang good. But yeah. So that's why I was apologizing for Cos. My bad.
Speaking
That's
of
why I was
Creator
apologizing for.
Gang, I definitely
Right.
want to say shout out to the Creator Gang. What's good? It's your girl, Segment the Goddess. I'm over here showing love from the Titans Debate League. I just wanted to say great job, Cosmine. Shout out to Big Old Cosmine TV. I'm up here, I'm just listening, but I did want to give you your flowers for the, I'll probably have to peace out. You know, I got to go to the gig in the morning. But I did just want to show some type of love and let you know that we was in the building.
Thank you, sis. Thank you for coming through. You did what I'm talking about, shedding that light. Because you know, gang is an acronym. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Gang stands for gods and Nirvanian goddesses. See, the Nirvanians are higher than the gods. So we put our sisters on a pedestal over here. And guess what? You know what the Bible won't tell you today, Sister Checkmate?
What's that?
It tries to get you to praise a God, but guess what? Today, in 2026, ain't no God. It's a goddess.
Ain't no God. It's a goddess, though.
And been a goddess. Hold on, and been a goddess since 1848. So now we gotta ask, when they be mad about God ain't answer their prayers, maybe they should have been praying to Goddess.
Big facts. Big facts.
I'm
Big
feeling
facts.
it.
Hey, God, and that American Indian history that I teach, bro. We a matriarchal society, bro. You
That's
already know. Woman first, dog. Big facts. Big facts. That's how we rock over here. Ain't no daddy first. That's that old Israelite. That's that other shit, dog. That ain't us. Matriarchal first, bro. Big facts.
Big Old Cosmine and OTK. Y'all always show me the best love.
What's up? But look,
yeah, we some wild motherfucker together now. Y'all ain't know me and Cosmo been rolling around for like 2 years, just going around together. Like I call them like, yo, Cosmo, let's go beat up these niggas real quick. All right, bro, I'm coming.
Go through and thrash somebody real quick.
That's facts.
Hey, listen, for 2 years we've been doing this.
So it's telling these women, right, who are asking for a sign, it's gonna put a shield on them, right? He said gonna be the shield and protector to these women. So he put a mark upon the people who get it. He calling them his chosen. Why are they his chosen? Because they chose to create. So they could tell the difference when they come to the women. Why? Because they look the same.
Right.
What was the sign? What was the mark? She asked, how am I going to bring forth children and heirs of light and not to the sons of death? This is how. This is the signal. This is the symbol. And the Lord commanded the male ions, the guys who get it spiritually, old and young, to be circumcised. Now, mind you, this is in the first book of the Lords and is contemporaneous with Asham. This is 69 through 60 to 69,000 BC. This is when we talking about. Y'all hear what I'm saying?
Oh shit! You say 69 BC?
69,000. We in between 69,000 and 60,000 BC. That's
all
what
right. So
this is the time.
I know you got your real time, and I respect your real time on how you predict time. So, is this in their calendar, or is this off of the your Owaspy calendar or how to tell time the correct way?
Yeah, no.
Because I know we got 2 timetables, bro. That's
Right.
what you taught me.
Right,
That's what you taught me. Go ahead, bro.
Right. But this is what I did. I used the Owaspy time, which is based on the sun and the moon, things that don't change. Right. But because we live in the Gregorian time system, I compiled it backwards to put it on a system that we can understand today. Right.
Reverse
So,
engineering.
let me show you. Hold on. Let me pull up hold
yeah,
on.
you showed it on my channel a couple of times, bro. That year date with the year, the Cosmonian, and all of this right here. I've been looking for that, but I can't find it, bro. But that's fire what you put up because it explains exactly what was going on during that time period.
The timetables of prophecy.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
year
timetables of
Noah, the year Enoch. When we talking about time, like these people are really times. You know what I mean? Enoch, Noah. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got a
Let
real
me pull this.
table that's tangible that you can look at and understand. That was fire. That's fire.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hold on, because I want to show them because it hit different. Our people is visual.
Right. When you show it, we definitely visual, Cosmon. You already know. You already know. Hey,
We
shout out to
real visual.
Cosmon for helping me build my channel, bro. When I first came in this, I used to go to sleep, Cosmon, to be on this motherfucker by himself talking for hours. And, you know, we was on the road. We was getting subscribers. And he'd be by himself. I'll wake up, be like, God damn, bro, you still on here talking? And I'll be like, all right, I'm going back to sleep. Where shout out to Cosmon, man. That's a good brother, bro. That's a real good brother.
Salute to all the
Regardless
four
if
horsemen,
you
man.
respect his information or not, he's a real good brother.
Yeah,
For
salute
real.
to all the four horsemen, man. Cosmon, Cal, Selah, Shalom, my brother Malachi Macabizzle in the hizzle, you dig what I'm talking about? And my big bro, Daryl Cosmon, man, my big brother Whirlwind. See what I'm saying? Salute to all my big brothers, man.
Hey, Prince Cosmon, damn, did you night me in last night? When the boy asked me, Cosmon, the boy say, hey, yo, OTK, are you a Waspy gang or you create a gang? I was like, no, I'm create a gang as far as I know I'm a creator like that, but I don't roll with the Waspy. I respect it. And them boys asking me that, and here go Prince Cosmon. Yeah, OTK, creator gang. Them boys said, oh shit, OTK, it's too late. You already done initiated in. So appreciate you, Cosmon, Prince Cosmon.
You family, brother. I respect the information you provide and what you source up, brother. You a sorcerer, man. I respect the energy and the wisdom.
Why
that you
can't
bring.
I get into my? Where is my?
Bangala.
No,
You gotta get out. You gotta get out of this, bro. It's not in your debate. It's not in your PowerPoint. That shit is in one of your files.
Hold on.
This nigga used to teach. Hey, this nigga used to teach me shit. Right now, I'm teaching his ass.
Hey, look, but hold on. Watch this. Let's just get through this real quick. And the Lord commanded the male Ions, young and old, to be circumcised. So that's the signal. That's the sign. So that the woman would not be deceived by the drugs. So it must be the only way that she could be deceived by the drugs is that the ions and the drugs look just alike.
Or they didn't get circumcised.
That's the only way you can tell them apart.
That's to tell them apart. So in order to see if they're not circumcised, that's a whole nother level.
Well, that was the
physical. That's how you know.
Right.
That's how woman.
Right.
That's how woman was protected and shielded by the Creator.
Right.
So she would bring children of light into the world and not children of darkness. Right.
Right.
Why?
Before you even get to the penis.
Because breeding with this is retro breeding. It's bad. It's not good.
Mm-hmm.
But breeding with the people who get it When you get it, you breed a child who gets it more.
What is retrobreeding, Cos?
Where your DNA starts to recessively mutate upon itself till it becomes non-viable in the environment that it's in.
And your spiritual.
I don't know. I don't know what that retro mean, but the way you say it, goddamn it,
Hey,
and nobody say
not
that
good.
retro like you, Father.
Not only that, but your spirit will be in declension as well.
Watch this, and because look, guess what it does now. And men, if you've been circumcised, you done had this. This is proof that you are this line that go way back. Right. Contemporary was 69,000 BC. Right.
Damn.
And watch this. And to watch this. Hold on. And the Lord commanded the male ions, young and old, to be circumcised, so that the woman would not be deceived by the drugs. And the ions circumcised their males, young and old, for it was the testimony of the Lord to woman.
Oh, so he talked directly to the woman.
It was testimony. It was proof. You asked me, how am I going to do this? He said, nigga, I'm going to make these people circumcise themselves.
Facts.
So you will know before you have sex with them, you could get all the way in the bed, but then you got to pull back that little turtle head. This ain't the guy you want to breed with.
You know what's crazy? This is a crazy. Can I ask a question?
And look, for it was what the testimony of the Lord, that seed of their seed was born to everlasting life. This is why the ancient Vedics circumcised their children. This is why the ancient Confucians circumcised their children. This is why the ancient Hellenes circumcised their children. This is why the ancient Persians circumcised their children. This is why the ancient Africans, North and South, circumcised their children. This is why the Algonquins circumcised their children. It was proof that you and your seed was born to everlasting life. And let's get past, because we got to kill this color hair.
Hey, hold on, Cosmo. Why'd you about to go into this other shit? So let me ask you this. So in that story, I don't want to jump off subject because you say this circumcised shit. That made me think of the story. When that motherfucker sent that motherfucker to go get 100 foreskins, was those all baby foreskins then?
They said
think about that. Think about that, bro, because for you to get 100 men foreskins, dog, that's heavy.
That's diabolical.
That's diabolical. So I will say you catching these kids at birth.
Man, listen,
and cutting these foreskins off and circumcising them at birth.
But remember, that's
David. Go ahead.
That was David. That was David when he was going to war. So he killed these people. Hold on, stripped these men down and cut their phalluses off after they was dead. That gruesome. And hold on, didn't the God command that?
Thanks. Yeah, the God did tell him that directly. Yes, and he was anointed by the last prophet. After that prophet, it would be no more. But go ahead.
What's the source? You know the source for that directly off the top of your head? It's not.
With the foreskins. No, let me tell you something, bro. I'm not no Hebrew Israelite. I ain't never been none of that, man, bro. I just know the book. Because I'm an AME. I grew up in the AME. I was born in it, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm in the Bible Belt in South Carolina, bro. I was born in it.
Yeah, I'm in South Carolina.
I know the word. I read the book. I look at it for what it is, bro. I respect it, just like I read all the other books, the Quran, the Talmud, the Tanakh, the Torah, the Septuagint, the Owaspy. I read these
Right, yeah,
things
you gotta read
and
it
I
all.
read it from a non-biased lens, bro, because you know what I mean? I can now because I understand. I'm aware. So my bad. Thought about it.
I wanted to show this real quick so we can kill this whole color talk. We can kill this whole color talk. You dig what I'm saying? And get to some higher light and some actual information. This is what Owaspy does say about these. First of all, remember, these Ahuans are red, copper color, brown. And they are taller and stronger than any other people in the world. Okay. So it says, protect the Ayans, the little people, white and yellow. Notice this 204, right? When it's talking about white and yellow, called them the sacred people, the mound builders. For they are, for you, the Ahuans, our forefathers, are of them. What does it take to produce a copper-colored large Ahuan? A drunken and iron mix. Produces a hybrid nigga who real tall. Huh? All the stories of giants everywhere in the world. You don't think your ancestors were some of them? All the plants big, all the animals big, everything big, but you little. Huh? But look, it said protect them. Call them the sacred people, for you are of them. So if you copper color brown, well, what is this white and yellow? If we are of these white and yellow people, how we get to this copper color brown? Because it ain't what we commonly call white today. Watch this. Remember that 204? Again, when they talking about white and yellow, right? Where reference, this is a generalization, where reference is made as above to white people, right? This is in Owaspy. It does not mean what we today call white people, but white and fat with white hair also, huh? And the same remarks hold for the reference to yellow people. So thus, watch what it say. Thus, white skin here is not the color of what in early Cosmon or now 2026 was called the white race. Let me read it again. Thus, white skin in this time here is not the color of what in early Cosmon or now that was called the right race, being really, look, really a light or pale copper or beige. This a yellow bone, red bone. That's your white and yellow. Huh? You don't think it's pale white people?
In other words, a mulatto, bro, huh? A mulatto, huh?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No.
Give it to him.
That color is what's being called white. But imagine the hair being that yellow too. This is where the blonde hair in black people is produced all by itself.
Damn,
right?
You describing some Targaryens. You describing some Targaryens and Valerians right now. Shout out to the Game of Thrones.
Hold on.
Black motherfuckers with white hair, bro. That's what you describing right now.
Hold on. I need to get to my dang on thing. Hold on.
That's why I like the Owaspy, bro, because the Owaspy is strictly talking about us and is throwing this shit out there in the 1800s about how people is and how people look. That's
And
crazy.
the dope part is that science agree with it.
So they can't even call it pseudo.
It's not pseudo. How could it be pseudo? Your science that they so big and bad. Oh, science, Einstein. They so gung ho on it. It back Owaspy on everything it say, even if it don't understand that it's backing it. It does.
Do science call the Bible pseudo?
Yes.
Or nonfiction? They classify it in fiction, right?
Yeah.
Category?
Yes.
So fiction means it's made up, it's not all the way real, correct? It may
Correct.
contain some real stories, but it's not all the way real, correct?
Correct.
The Owaspy contain all real stories. Matter of fact, it's not even those stories. It's just a general overlay of what he's seeing. Correct?
Or just the history from man's creation to now. And the
Right.
information of
Okay.
what happened on the higher and lower heavens during those times.
Big facts. Okay.
Higher
All
and
right,
lower
bet.
heavens and earth. And it's contemporary. So if something happened in the heavens, the result was shown on the earth. See, a lot of people don't understand. Owaspy is one of the only books that I've ever seen that's written in a high low. Right? Like when you open up the book, let me show y'all. Let me just real quick. Right? Like when you open up
You
the
about to
book,
go.
like,
You
and
about to
go
go
to
into the
first
high
page.
low. You about to go into the high low. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Watch this. Right. Let me back out so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Y'all see how the page is like this? When you read in the original book, right? It's cut in half. It's cut in half, and it tells the part of the heavens, what happened up here in the heavens, and on the bottom, it got the correlating book, right? So like the book of the first lords, right? Book number 4 correlates is the book hold on. Correlates with the time of the book of Ashong. Why can't I get to I need to get to my whatchamacallit page.
Take your time, bro. You don't win the debate. You don't kick ass. Take your time, fam. God damn. Smoke on some of that Rich Neal Bay. Turn up the Rich Neal Bay. Food, clothes, and shelter, man.
You know I'm blowing
Word.
some of the finest. Oh,
Word. Take
I
your
had my
time,
mic
bro.
on. I had my mic on mute the whole time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Damn, Prince. Damn. Yeah, hell yeah, you had your mic on mute. Go
I
ahead,
was
Prince.
trying to
Cause
show.
my
I was trying to show.
I was trying to figure out.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, he got it.
Dang, I was like, this is crazy.
If you sharing a new screen, you got to share this screen instead, bro. But we see the one with the blue,
Hold on, I'm about
with
to show
look like the water. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna show it.
My G.
Yeah, Owaspy is dope because it's written. It's 2 books in one, in a sense. You got a top portion and a bottom portion simultaneously and contemporary at the same time period in history. But the top portion is explaining what's going on in the atmospheric, unseen heavens that affects what's happening on the earth. So, like just like we see today in the war in Israel.
So pretty much the esoteric and the exoteric in one book, but it's consecutive. It's not like the
Correct.
Bible where
Yeah.
you speak this and then it's separated throughout time, and then you
Right,
see these
exactly.
new books appear. Correct.
Mhm.
Correct.
And you can actually track it on this timeline Kaj just put up.
Can y'all see this?
Right. This the chart I've been asking about earlier. Yeah.
Rock
This the
now,
chart he been.
Remember,
I saw this
and
chart
everything,
like
right.
2.5 years ago. Word. I saw this chart
Now-
like two
now
and a half
dig
years
this.
ago. Let's go.
dig this. We can put everything that Owaspy is saying on a timeline. right? Because the book of Ashong correlates with the first book of the Lord, right? Right here. Here go Ashong, the Etherian. So we go back to when Ashong was ruling, right? He ruled the Etherian ark Anacharon, right? The Etherian
Where
ark
your mouth at?
Anacharon, while the earth was in Anacharon, the earth and the sun in our solar system was in Anacharon. Ashong was the head Etherian sub-chief that was over it. Look, just
Use your
3,000
mouth.
years before that. Look,
Use
just
your mouse,
3,000
big
years.
bro.
Hold, what?
I can't follow you. Use your mouse. I don't know where you at on the line.
You
Use your
can't
mouse.
see it?
Nah, we can't see your mouse, bro. I'm 1,000 pardon, bro, but we can't see your mouse. I didn't know where you started from or whatever, bro. I put that on
Okay, bro.
everything I love.
I can see it.
Okay,
Start
I'm
over.
It's on the
Let's
first
go.
the first era.
Can you
The
see
first
it
era.
right now? Can you see it now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now let me show
I
you.
got it on the TV. Let's go.
Let me blow it up. I'm gonna blow it up even some more because it do look a little, and I can just scoot it over. Now let me go out.
My bad, bro. I just couldn't see your mouse. I couldn't follow you, cause I would
Look,
have been
look up
lost.
here. You see number 2? Do you see it say cycle at the top? Right? And you
Yep.
see
Yep.
number
I
2.
got you. Cycle years. Number 2, 3,000 years. I got you.
Okay, now you see number 1, right? It's a cycle. It's a 3,000 year span of time, right? That started in 71,523 BC and lasted 3,000 years to 68,523 BC, or 73,000 years before the Cosmon era, right? That is the first 3,000 year period, right? Of documented time for man on Earth, right? And it's the very first documented cycle, right? And these cycles are called arcs, and every arc has a name, right? And the very first one is called Wan, right? Now, every 3,000 year arc period, which is a time and a space, right, is governed by a high Etherian angel, right? This is where you get archangels from because they become at the beginning of the arcs.
Correct.
Right? But I want to show y'all how long ago this is. 73,000 years ago, before the Cosmon era, is a long time.
Yes, sir.
Right? Don't let
Bible only go back 3,000 years, right?
Yeah, it say 3753. That's only 5,700.
Yeah, them boys. Let's get them 6, y'all. God damn, give them credit for 6, y'all. God damn. At least 7, man. Give them credit for 7, man. At least.
Hey, look.
At least, y'all.
We talking about
71,000.
Okay, they can have 7.
Now look, in the very first arc cycle, right? In the very first arc cycle on the Septantes, right? Man is created. Look where we at. We looking for the time of Ashong, who is ruling over the second arc cycle, another 3,000 year period. But look where we at. 68,523 BC. So when I'm talking about, when I'm talking about, and woman called up to God, the irons were circumcised, they males, old and young, for it was the testimony of the Lord to woman that the seed of their seed was born to everlasting life. I'm talking about that happened. Hold on. Where was I just at? Where is my
And keep both of them pull up, bro, so you can just go to share instead.
Yeah, I thought.
That way,
Oh,
both
here
of
you
them will
go.
be at your top.
So
Yep,
when
there
we're
you go.
talking about he put a mark on human beings to be able to tell them apart. We talking about way back here, 68,523 BC in the second arc cycle after the creation of man. Well, man was created up here in your so-called 6 days, your 6,000 year or days. Anyways, but this nigga, these is the niggas that's us, the upright thinking niggas that get it. This was like a beast nigga. This is like Adam.
Right.
These is your Homo australopithecus.
Them will be your Adamites.
Yep. And
Yeah,
look,
I see.
look, your Asu, they're Adam. Look, called Adam in the
Adamites,
Bible.
yeah.
His
And they
sons,
was
the
man
ones that
and
get.
female, right?
Remember,
They was man and female at this time too, correct?
Adam is a race. It's a whole bunch of
Right,
people.
it's a
male
race.
and
It's
female.
a whole bunch of people, male and female.
Guess
Correct.
what?
Okay.
Well, if Adam is a male and a female, right? Who the fuck is Eve?
He, she.
Mm-mm. They done told you in every story that angelic beings came down and had sex with men. The very first story ever
The
told
woman, yeah.
said somebody cracked that sky, came down and had sex, or
The
genetically
angels.
engineered human beings.
Yeah, the angels came down and had sex with the woman because they thought the woman of humans, a man, was so pretty. So I would have to say, well, damn, who is the woman of man? So that would have to be the Adamites. You know what I mean? Because Adam, after the Adamites, we got to understand that. Make sure, correct me on cause if I'm wrong. After the Adamites, we see that after Cain killed Abel, he gone and married a woman from out in the land of what, Nod or whatever they call it.
Yep,
So
Nod,
those would be your Adamites, right? That he
Correct.
married to.
Correct.
Go ahead,
They
bro.
will also
Go
be.
ahead.
Hold on. They will also be your drugs.
Oh,
So this is. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I got you now.
But
that makes sense now.
The whole point is, y'all, we talking 68,000 BC, 70,000 years ago. This ain't new. So the idea and understanding that your husband today probably has a circumcised penis goes back 70,000 plus years, and is proof of this genetic line of light of people who get it. Why did his mama do it? Huh? Because her mama did.
Yeah, they was circumcising women too back then. Big facts.
Look, I will make a boundary line between the tribes of the Druks and the Ions. And this is the line that I, the Lord, will make between them. Look, it's what they're doing. The Ions shall labor and clothe themselves. Nigga, you ain't never been no naked nigga running nowhere. You had the best of the fresh. You invented fresh. The Ions shall labor and clothe themselves, and I will remain with them. But the Druks shall wander in the wilderness, neither laboring nor clothing themselves.
Damn, you damn Druk.
So these
y'all
ain't your people.
Switch that shit. Right. Y'all try to switch that shit on Cosmon to say, hey, Cosmon, who's the Druks and all this. And from what I'm hearing right now, dog, and I'm going to correlate this and I'm going to use an analogy with the Bible. It sounds like the Druks are the forgotten Israelites, the lost tribe, and they will wander. That sound like Moses wandering. You know what I mean? If y'all want to talk about prophecy and shit like that, since y'all like to use Deuteronomy and say y'all came over here, let me use this right here. Dog, this is killer to y'all because if y'all saying that y'all was the people that was lost, this right here kills y'all because now we see who y'all really was.
And
Y'all was
it ain't even
believing in
that deep.
all kind
It
of
ain't that
different
deep
things.
because remember, we talking about, you dig what I'm talking about? These niggas is wanderers, huh? Nomadic style people earlier, right? Neither labor nor clothe themselves, but we know these people labor and clothe themselves today. What we saying is, not if you using a Bible analogy, right? Not only are the Assyrians, the Persians, the Medes, the Babylonians, the Greeks, and the Romans all drunk, but so are the Jews of the Bible. They're drunk too. Why? They went to war, huh? Killed, huh? Said rather a earthly ruler
Correct.
than the Most High. Remember, you got to choose the Most High to be the chosen. The Israelites, the Ions, the ancient faith is stock that they come from, right? Remember, they've been circumcising 7,000 plus years. This is where it come from. This is why high civilizations get it. This is why Egypt got it. This is why Sumer got it. This is why the Far East got it. This is why India got it. This is why America got it. One of these niggas is gonna be technologically advanced, spiritually and physically dominant. The other one is gonna be a fucked up nigga. They call that Cain and Abel.
Mm-hmm. You didn't finish explaining who Eve was either.
Right. And Eve is the angelic host that interbred with the Adamites. These is the spirits who died on other planets as babies. Oh yes, there's men like me and you on other planets because there's Earths like this one in other galaxies.
Oh no, them niggas is a UFO cult. You see? Yeah, UFO. These niggas.
Nigga, ain't no alien never got off on Earth. Because guess what aliens don't do, OTK?
What they do, bro?
They don't breathe Earth air. Because they from somewhere else. And to be an alien, you got to be living. You ever seen an alien with a breathing apparatus? I haven't. I ain't seen one gray got a big breathing. Because guess what? He from a whole nother planet with a whole nother atmosphere that ain't got nothing to do with mine.
Nothing to do with nothing.
So Ixnay on the alien A.
They're not aliens. They're their ancestors.
You retarded, bro.
You know what's crazy, man?
Scott came down here, not no living one.
Congratulations again, man. You know what I mean? On a good debate, bro.
Salute.
Congratulations again.
Oh yeah, man. Once again, hey, I'm surprised you didn't pull that timetables of prophecy out on your debate, because just that alone is one.
I was getting so many benefits. I didn't have time.
He didn't even need to. He didn't even.
Yeah,
need to.
I saw your presentation. It was like 130 pages. I was like, damn, he ain't gonna. And it's funny because as soon as you hopped on, you was just. I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, he coming out with a clip, boy.
Hey, but look, y'all. I want to show y'all where this start from. Look, 68,500 BC. I want to show y'all where we at. See, in a second, this is where it start from. We way down here in the 25th. We are 107. Well, they would say 178, but it's really 177 still years into the Cosmon era, into the 25th 3,000 year period. So that means 72,000 years have passed, and we are in the 178th or 178 plus 412 is 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We are in the 178th year, or really the 177th year of the Cosmon, because the year don't change till
the summer.
to the
Hey,
summer
Cosmon,
solstice.
this scared me, bro. This chart scares me.
What?
Hey, Cosmon, this chart scares me because, damn, nothing come after the Cosmon. Oh, shit.
It's peak, bro. It ain't no end to this thing, big bro. He said don't nothing come after Cosmos. Bro, that's hilarious.
Well, we don't know who he's seeing till after he sent him.
But it's time still going. Somebody coming for sure.
Still somebody coming. And look, Cosmon don't end till 48 BC. We in 2026. We in 2026. Cosmon don't end till 48.
Yeah, we at the very beginning of Cosmon. First 200 years.
We only 177 years past the halfway point of man's extinction. We got a whole nother one of these. We got a whole nother one of these to go. See all
wow. Wait, you just blew my mind right now. Hold on, wait. Cosmon is the middle point.
Yeah,
of
Cosmon
what?
is the halfway point of the optimal time for man to exist on the planet.
I did not know that.
Yep. It's just
that's fire. That's fire, bro. I didn't know it was the halfway point. I mean, I knew that there was an optimal time for man on the planet, but I didn't know the Cosmon era was the middle point. Nigga, that's dope.
Yep, and we 177 years past half.
Damn, our grandkids finna be, these niggas finna be funky.
Nigga, I might already be God. I might be God already before 48.
And true that, it's the age of the Aquarius, the age of information too. So it's all aligning. Everything is aligning. Everything. The information is aligning with the stars.
Yeah.
And the moon and everything. Everything is aligning with time.
Yeah. Yeah, but
the balance is there.
There's a rhythm to it. There's a frequency. There's a pattern. And when you learn how to read it, you got a timetable of prophecy. Right? They spookify and demonize everything that was good. You know how you figure this out? Huh? OTK, you know how you get you a timetable of prophecy? It's a number. 33.
It's a number.
What they tell you about 33? Oh, it's the Mason number. It's the demon number.
That's the Mason number. That's the highest level of degree.
You better not use that number, Cosmon.
Don't use that number. That's sacred.
Do it, Cosmon. You gonna die, Cosmon. You gonna hell, Cosmon.
You gonna die. That's crazy work.
Did you know it is the key to prophecy and also to tell time? They spookified it. They had to. Or else you get niggas who know how to tell time. Look, everything they know, I want y'all to show. I want to show y'all something. Everything modern science knows, right? Everything that can be documented in history, right? We here in the 25th arc cycle, 177 years. Everything we know and documented in history that can be proven don't even date past the 23rd arc cycle, 39 BC.
That makes sense now.
Look, don't they God say he was created Huh? 5,800 years ago. What's the year? 5785 per the Hebrew calendar. Huh? Huh? So everything, this predates Sumer. This is go back to Sumer and all that stuff. But that's what we know.
Right.
I'm saying everything we know historically, primarily is from this 23rd, 24th to now we in the 25th arc cycle. Right? But I want to show y'all something. Look what you missing. Down here in the 25th, right? Way down here in the 25th. Look what you missing. 22nd, 21, 2, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. You missing all this. Going back to the time when man was created and animals were created and serpents were created and plants were created, and go all the way back to when oxygen first triumphed on the planet. Science backs it up. Don't matter if you don't like it. Owaspi is telling you it's the primary source that at one time oxygen was not the dominant part of the air. It's still ain't.
The air was toxic. It was poisonous at one point.
Poison.
But you know what's interesting, Cosmo? I wish you would have been able to show this to the sister that we was rapping that this morning. You know what I'm saying? Because you were talking about the panspermia multi-regional scattering, or if you will, of Simu, right? And she don't know nothing about what the Simuan age is. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was hard. Go ahead.
The closest they got to it is the 6 days of creation in the Bible. Hold on. That's only 6,000 years, even admitted by Paul. What about the 6,000 years before that? And then when you use carbon dating, right? And you get these far crazy out numbers, we got a way now to extrapolate to pull everything down right into this time. And we use not only the sun and the moon, but also two historical events that never change. And those are glacial maximums. Ice ages. And they fall. And guess when they fall? Exactly 12,000 years apart, too.
You said glacial maximums and what?
Glacial maximums, right?
And what else?
The sun and the moon.
Oh, okay.
Right? So right here in the 17th arc cycle of Noah, get it? Noah's ark of Noah. Noah's a time, not a man. Look, we see the flood happen. That's at the 17th arc cycle. Remember, every one of these is roughly 3,000 years. Right? You see, some of them, they can be as much as 36, as low as right down here, 24.
Yeah.
Right here, 24. Boom. Right? Right here starts the glacial maximum. 600 years into this day, we find that we are in the Laurentine glacial maximum. Right? I'm saying 12,000 years later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? And the Ark of Osiris. Huh? Owaspi says exactly 600 years before the Ark of Osiris in the 20th arc cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Started the Younger Dryas. Science, right? So at the 600 years before the end of the Ark of Thor, right, is 10,953 BC. Science admits that in 10,850, only 100 years later, 103 years later, that the Laurentine glacial, that the Younger Dryas happened. Right when Owaspi told you it did. 953. 600 years before this day.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the Laurentine, but if you go 12,000 years before that, boop, right? You right into the Laurentine glacial maximum. And both of these were caused. They weren't. You dig what I'm talking about? They were things that were caused. Now, I'm telling you,
you might have to do a build on that.
There's a pattern. There's a pattern. And you dig what I'm talking about? I call it the Cosmon theory on rational carbon dating. What basically, let me go into, let me see if I got this doc up real quick.
Just Cosmon, I was on them boys top about that goddamn radiocarbon dating and how they dating these things last night. Remember?
Yeah.
Like, yo, how are y'all dating these things? Like, be for real. How are we dating these things? Now they're using different technology to try to use a whole different type of technology to date things now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, radiocarbon dating, dog, all the old history that they're teaching, what they're talking about now, all of that is radiocarbon dating.
Yeah. Yup. Hold on one second. Let me pull this up. What are we? What I was just about to show?
You're about to show something about the glacial maximum. Oh no, the Cosmon theory on something.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I got it in my arc cycle thing. Hold on. Man, I got so many docs.
Hey, he got the right to forget right now, Prince Cosmon. He done had a debate. Man, you know, and right after the debate, he came in and built with us. After a debate,
man,
the kid
Cosmon
right
ain't
back
new to
in
this.
the
That
hill
boy,
and teach.
he
You
true
know
to
what I
this.
mean? That's a beast. That's a beast, man.
That boy, the cloud kicker, man. Shit.
Let me show y'all this real quick. Hold on. I gotta go out and then come because a lot of people don't understand that 12,000 year cycle, right? And we showing y'all that it's repetitive because it's part of an even larger cycle that science understands as the precession of the equinox. It falls right on time with Owaspy time. And that 12,000 year span, we call it an era. And with that 12,000 year span, you can carbon date the things. We can use carbon dating to pull, hold on. Let me come back over here because I got to stop sharing and share on the other side. Booyah.
You
Shout
good,
out
big
to
brother.
carbon
Take your
dating
time,
because
bro.
that's the best technology that they had at the time when they was doing this research. Shout out to carbon technology, carbon dating. But we just saying, man, you know what I mean? You gotta
Can y'all see that?
You gotta use what you got. Yeah, I
Can
can
y'all
see
see
it.
that?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Blow it up a little bit.
Hold on.
The plus right there. Your plus right there at the top.
Yeah, I know, but blowing up so crazy.
That look good right there.
Okay. Now look, this is how you measure time. Right? You got the names of the cycles, the number of generations, the number of arcs, and the number of years. Now look, remember, I'm gonna just be quick. Right? These are the two cycles that you really going to want to focus on. The 12,000 year cycle called an era, where you can tabulate to find the proper times of man on the earth, or the Gadol degree, which is 24,000 years, right? And is good for counting the measurements of the earth and things that are older, right? So this is and this is how our arc works and all that stuff. But this is the cosmonic theory of rational carbon dating. Basically, I'm gonna just, because carbon dating got so many problems, right? We came with a conversion chart for the earth, right? When you typing stuff in, for the earth, when they trying to find these things, you dig what I'm talking about? They give you these hundreds and hundreds of millions of years, right? We got a way to put it on a logical timeline, a logical timeline that can be proven objectively using the sun, moon, right? The carbon dating act that we use the carbon dating. We use the carbon dating, right? The sun, the moon, and
the glacial maximum.
And the glacial maximums, right? Because we fit them, we know when they started. They agree in history and they agree in OWASP. Right? Right when they started. We agree on both. Right? So we got the cosmonic radio carbon dating conversion chart, right? This is for the greater cycle, the Gadol, that 24,000 year cycle, which really is the precession of our equinox, right? So when carbon dating tell you something is 1 million, it's 1 million years old, OTK. In actuality, it's only 240 years old.
240,000, 224,000 years old.
No, listen to me. When you're trying to date things that are
I'm looking at the wrong part of the chart. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right.
1 million.
When carbon dating, listen to me. When carbon dating tells you a thing is 1 million years old, right, of the earth, it's actually only 240 actual earth years old.
What? So like a tree you talk about, or like a rock or something like that?
Yeah, like a rock or something they'll try to tell you is 1 million years old. Or these animals and these fossils is millions and millions of years old that they found in there. No, if they tell you it's 1 million years old, it's only about 240 years old.
Okay.
Dealing with the earth. Right? So if carbon dating tells you something is 10 million years old, it's only about 2,400 years old. If they tell you it's 50 million years old, it's really only about 12,000 years old. See the difference in between what the dating, carbon dating gives you and the actual dating found using the timetable of prophecy, using the sun and the moon, the things that don't change.
Yeah, it makes more logical sense.
So when they tell you something happened 100 million years ago, Cosmo, it really only happened 24,000 years ago.
And that's based on the Gadol. I mean, not the Gadol. That's based on the glacial maximum and
the Gadol degree.
Yeah.
And
the
glacial maximums.
And you said the equinox. I mean, what'd you say it was? The sun and the moon and the sun
and the moon and the glacial maximums are used as markers.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right? To balance, right, the carbon dating against the timetable of prophecy and the Gadol degree.
Okay.
So If carbon dating tells you something is 300 million years old, it's really only 72,000 years old. When dealing with the Earth.
Mm-hmm. A Gadol degree is 24,000 years.
Correct.
And half of that is
Well, let's go down and see.
12,000.
Half of that is an era.
It's an era. Okay, it's an era. Okay.
Right? 12,000 years is an era. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let's go down some more. This is the cosmonic theory for the era of man, using the lesser cycle of man called the era. So if carbon dating, right? And we can use now it's pretty good to about 5,000 years. That's why we don't throw carbon dating away. Right? Because to about 5,000 years, it's on mark. 5,000-6,000 is good for that.
Mm-hmm.
We can use it and still, you know, they got different methods now, like ocular stimulated luminescence, where they're testing the last time that certain particles had hit light when they got buried.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's bringing back precise times. And it's lining up with OWASP. It's lining right up with OWASP. So
is that,
in the cosmos,
is that how they was able to date Göbekli Tepe when they unearthed it?
Yeah. It tells you why Göbekli Tepe got buried. Mm-hmm. They don't want to never take into account that glacial maximum or what caused it. They think these people bury their own city on purpose. Hell no. They ain't put all that work in. That's like, oh, we just want to bury New York. No reason.
Right.
Let's put dirt higher than the Empire State Building and bury New York. Don't even make sense. So something obviously cataclysmic happened. But look, this is the cosmonic theory for the era of man, the lesser cycle of man, which we use that 12,000 year count, not the 24,000, the 12,000 year count.
Right. The era.
Right. Now, up to about 6,000, we use carbon dating. We don't throw it out. We ain't throwing it out even when we using it. It's based on carbon dating. We're just converting it to a logical system. So when carbon dating on things of man, right, tells you something is 500 years old, it only actually be about 120 years. When they tell you something is 1,000 years ago, Cosmon, the Mississippians died off 1,000 years ago, Cosmon. Really was only about 240 years ago. Same time America was founded. Carbon dating tells you something of man is 10,000 years old. It's only around 2,400 actual Earth years. If they tell you it's 50,000 years old, it's only actually about 12,000 years old. And that's when we get to Younger Dryas.
So why is carbon dating so vastly, outrageous?
Because the Earth is made of, because the Earth is, and things on Earth are primarily made of carbon and in what is called carbon leaching, right? The surrounding environment can add or take away carbon just because it's touching it. So it throws off the readings on anything roughly over about 5,000, 6,000 years. So we needed a way to make this make sense and put it on the timeline, right? And it lines exactly up with OWASP. I ain't even do this. 50,000 carbon dated years for man is actually only 12,000 Earth years. 100,000 years ago, right? Carbon dated is only 24,000 actual Earth years. 200,000 years is only 48,000 actual Earth years. Watch this. Watch this. Another very interesting correlation. Hold on, let me go back up. Another very interesting correlation that we find is that our current cycle, the 25th arc cycle, after the creation of thinking man called Cosmon, we find that by using the era time measure of 12,000 years, or 12,000 times 25, 300,000 BC, which is exactly 3,000 BC, is exactly the carbon dated time given by modern science for the creation of modern humans. Bag truck. How will watch me do that?
That's crazy.
So this 300,000 really only correlate to 72,000. But hold on, let me go back. What happened 72,000 years ago? I gotta show y'all. Where we at? Hold on. Where was I just at? I showed the timetable.
You was
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta show you. I gotta stop sharing that. And I gotta share this one. What happened 72,000 years ago? Huh? Science just said, and we used the cosmonic theory to prove that 300,000 years, right, is actually 72,000 Earth years, right? What happened 72,000 years ago? Look. What happened? Creation of man. It agrees with the timeline.
Oh, 7153 BC, yeah.
300,000 is 72,000. Rounding it off.
Right.
Where we at? Huh? In between 72,000 years ago. 72,000 years ago, we are in the first arc cycle, the first 3,000 years. And what is happening? Modern humans are being created. I ain't make it up. Y'all ain't gotta like it. I'm just saying, how the hell it line up?
Man, that mother's crazy precise.
That's crazy.
The precision in philosophy is unmatched, dude.
It's crazy.
The fact that it's so calculable, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, man. So we got an era. You said you called it the Cosmon. What do you call it?
The cosmonic theory of rational carbon dating.
Okay.
We're making carbon dating rational.
That makes sense.
You dig what I'm saying? So when they talking about those the Jurassic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Cambrian. That's right here. 91,000 to 88,000 years ago. Right here. Dinosaurs, T-Rexes, all that stuff right here in these so-called 6 days or 6,000 years of creation. It's an allegory, right? But it's allegorical for real events.
Right. They just can't explain it in no other way but to allegorize it, if that's a word.
Yep. And look, man was only created in the last 6,000 years of the Simuan age, or the time of creation. That's what Simuan means.
Mm.
The Simuan age is the age of creation. It's a 24,000 year period. Uh-oh. Back to that Gadol degree.
Right, exactly. That's crazy.
What y'all don't know is every 24,000 years or is one full degree, and the earth loses 1 degree of temperature. Uh-oh. So we can now calculate, the time man can exist on the planet. At 102, it's fever.
Right.
Non-existence. At 94, it's freezing. And you got the hypothermia. Man can't live. What is man's average temperature today?
98.
How long we got to go?
4 ticks.
4 ticks times 24, 96,000 years. Oh, actually, from that date, 72,000 years. Right on time. But man, but it's also hinting that man, even after a lot of them go extinct, 72,000 years later, 24,000 years later, man will still be here.
They spring right back up again.
Come on, he got it. Every year, you know, the apple trees don't sprout the same apples. It go into a dormant state. And then it rebloom again. And then it produce a whole new fruit. Same with man. The same with man.
Boy, that's so fucking cuss. That shit's so crazy. The fact to be able to realize that, okay, so man been on the earth since 7153 BC.
Just this, hold on. That's just this version of man.
That's my point. That's where I was going to, because eventually we gonna be, you know what I'm saying, extinct. Right. Earth is gonna go dormant for another however many Gadol degrees you know what I'm saying? And then there'll be a spring again of new man.
Pop on the earth again. And we're gonna have this 24,000 year period all again.
Winter, summer, spring, and fall.
Again. Just like we go through spring, winter, fall. Right. Spring, winter, fall. Spring, summer, fall, winter, and then it starts over again. The same thing with man. It's the same thing as earth. We are children of the earth. The process that works with earth works with humans.
Wow. We are all one. That law of one. And it's crazy because the earth is a womb for man as well.
Right. Right. Just like the atmosphere of the earth is a womb for the planet.
Oh man, credit cold, boy.
Cold. But look at all the time we don't know about.
Right.
From the first down here to when we start getting real provable historical science right around 4000 BC. 66,000 years worth of history you don't know nothing about.
Wow.
Owaspy give you a taste of it. A taste. This is just the juice. This ain't even a fruit. It's just the juice of the fruit.
Yeah, man.
Y'all got the nerve to turn your little Negro noses up to this? You got the nerve.
The unmitigated gall.
There is nothing like this in any spiritual book anywhere, y'all. Cosmon done read it all. I done been there, done that. From the I Ching to the Confucian letters, from the Puranas to the Avestas to the Mahabharatas, dipped off in so many so-called Yoruba religions, Ipas, Christianity, Judaism. I didn't delved off into all of it. Islam, Brahmanism, even dealt into the I Ching and Taoism. I've never, ever seen nothing like this. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Niggas say we ain't got no God, we got a goddess. Look, we mad about it. Right here in the 177th year of the Cosmon era, we got Shay Seavey and Thothotus. Shay Seavey, the one who follows the light of the throne. So wait a minute. God and Goddess gotta follow orders. God ain't who they told you it was. It's somebody higher than them to tell them what to do. What y'all don't know is we've had 2 female goddesses in the last 3 arc cycles. Cynthia Armage and Shay Seavey, the one, our current. We've had 2. They don't tell y'all about that.
You know what's interesting about that too, Kaz, is the inspiration that is kind of being saturated on the earth in a sense. It feels to be more feminine. You see a lot of women.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You see the little dog whooping the big dog now.
Yeah. You got the
you see niggas with skinny ass jeans on with the booties hanging out, acting
right.
like thoughts. You got men wearing purses and lipstick and painting their nails, and the girls is harder than the niggas.
Man, Clarissa Shields will whoop the brakes off of most of these little
brakes off one of you niggas.
You know what I mean? And then you got even the I think it was like 8 out of 10 gold medals was won by females for the USA this year in the Olympics.
Wait a minute. Where the hell do Villanova come from? They won 2 national championships. Huh? Look at one of the best player in the world, damn near right now, Stephen Curry. Where he come from? College you ain't never even heard of called Davidson. Most of y'all don't even know where it's at. It's in North Carolina.
Really? That's interesting.
The little dog been winning. Didn't OKC win a championship last year? A perennial loser or negative or quote unquote feminine ass group in a male dominated sport won the championship last year. The little dog been whooping the big dog. Hold on, the little dog whooping niggas this year. Ain't Detroit on niggas' heads?
Here you go.
Ain't nobody see that coming.
Right, yeah, they burn the shit.
Y'all better watch this feminine energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely tangible and objective, man, for real. I felt it a long time ago too. You know, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I've been vigilant on shit, and I remember a while ago I started sensing like, man, there's a lot of feminine energy. And I'm just watching my sisters, my little nieces. I got daughters. I thought I was gonna have all sons. Nigga, I had 3 daughters back to back to back.
Welcome to reality.
I was like, damn. So, yeah, man. And then, you know, so I was just watching that, and then the Woman King movie came out, and the Black Panther, and just all of this black, beautiful women just dominating society and elevating at the same time. And then you see the Ratchets too, still doing their thug thizzle at the same time. But it was just a lot, even with the Cardi B and all of it. just a lot of what's up, cousin? Just a lot of feminine energy that just exploded in this time under the inspiration of the goddess Shasi the Antitotis. You know, I just thought that was an interesting connection. But yeah, man. You still there?
They're gonna catch up, cuz.
Oh yeah. You ain't got no choice. Look, this the highest light that you can comprehend right now. To be able to even
That's what I'm saying. Listen, if y'all in this chat right now, 1:20 in the morning on a Sunday, I'm telling you, you are the most spiritually high raised people on the internet. You are by far the most intelligent because you understand that there's a creator in the mix, and understanding him in the mix of it all explains the law of one. Huh? The more you put him in the mix and explain him, the more the mix starts to make sense.
Right. Exactly.
Oh man, C-La Shilly. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link. See if the bro wanna come in and say I ain't gonna be up here too much longer, y'all.
Shit, we just up here soaking it up, man. Over here beating up on Gideon all night. He was over here with a Gatling gun on the boy head. Benefit. Like, God.
Man, I could, and you know what? I'ma just do that, Doc. I'ma just take my time.
Oh
and
yeah, man.
Put it as a lesson because people just sometimes you just need to see. They don't know it's there.
Not at all. And that's the thing that Gideon was, he failed in that aspect because you disingenuous nigga. You haven't even read a Wasp. You just up here talking shit about a book you never read.
Right. And listen, the crazy part is my last live is about why did ChatGTP lie.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He went and got all this information from ChatGTP. ChatGTP admitted that it was hallucinating and that it was making up shit that's not even in OWASP just to have keep conversation.
You can't make that up, man. It was intentionally lying.
Yeah, it intentionally lied 4 times, 5 times.
And it admitted it was intentionally lying to suffice for the lack of information. Yeah. And man, that was kind of weird, man. That shit was kind of off.
That's why I did a whole show on it. I had never seen that before. It's not like I put it past the, you know what I mean, a computer. Somebody programmed it.
Right.
Somebody programmed it to lie.
Crazy.
That's crazy work. You think what I'm talking about? So,
and it's one of the most trusted search engines in the world.
Yeah, man.
Just lying. Straight up lying.
That is crazy. And then tried to justify why it lied. That was the crazier part.
I mean, most people, bro, would have been straight deceived by that information. I mean, the way because you kept pressing it. You kept pressing it. You wasn't backing down. You know what I'm saying? Most people
wasn't there. I actually read the book.
Oh,
you
true.
saying it say some shit that I said, wait a minute, that ain't in no WASP. Show me that's in the text.
But imagine Gideon with the same.
And this is why we gotta break it down. We gotta go into it because brothers who are ignorant to the text but are talking about it are painting a false dichotomy that they got from an AI.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right?
Right on there.
They trust. Where is it? Okay, there you go back. They and since they in AI they trust, you dig what I'm saying, and mostly because they're lazy, right? Mostly because they're lazy, they just trust the AI to tell them the truth. when the AI admit to me, it hallucinates and lies on purpose.
Man, bro, that's crazy.
So
yeah, they intellectually
that's why I had
lazy.
to show it. Had to show it. I said, ain't no
Yeah.
way.
First of all, OSB, it's not a lick your fingers type of scholarship book.
Yeah.
If you it's 1,500 plus pages, my nigga, and some of the language in OWASP, although it is written in modern English, you know, dealing with the heavenly side of the way the angels were speaking in the names of things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, trust me. If you read it, you would already know. Okay, I got to take my time with this.
Yeah. He said, what? What is a, you know what I mean? And that's why it's dope that OWASP got his own glossary.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is because OWASP also say this, y'all. It say, if a book purports to come down to give you some goddamn new knowledge and purports to be this highly, you know, revelation of some sort, and it tells you about things you don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it also should go and tell you how to prove those things objectively. And OWASP says it is that information. It shows you how to prove what it's saying objectively. That's why we hard to deal with. Because we don't talk. First of all, we don't talk about nothing we don't know about. If it ain't nothing we don't know about, or it don't have no spiritual purpose, or we don't even talk about it.
Man, ain't got no, and don't have no problem saying I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what
Sometimes
I mean? Or it don't even matter.
Right, exactly. I was gonna say that. Sometimes it don't even matter for real.
Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? So you know, we don't talk about nothing. We can't then turn around, go into the texting show, and then turn around and point at objectively. That's the difference. That's why we hard to deal with.
For example, dealing with the vortex.
Yeah.
OWASP talk about the creator used the whirlwind as a sign of his created world.
Man, we got a whole science has a whole vortex science all by itself in astrology, right? And in not in astrology, but in with NASA and quantum physics.
That's what I was thinking. I thought I was about to say quantum physics. You talking about? Yeah.
In quantum physics, it has its own separate vortex science because they know that's how energy moves spirally.
Exactly. What are atoms and neutrons and protons?
JJ, you next. You be talking. I'm gonna whoop on you too. You next.
Oh, man. It's a waste of time. JJ is a bona fide drug, man.
I'm gonna light that whole little kitten club on fire.
Yeah, that nigga's a drug for real. Every time I hear JJ start talking, man, I feel like you know how Malachi was saying, just get away from him, man. You know, good people and bad people don't mix. Like attracts like. You know what I'm saying?
You bad next, JJ. You next. I'm on your head. We're gonna see if you really want that smoke. You next.
He been talking big talk.
He been running for 5 years.
5 whole years.
Yeah, you next. Here you go.
And we got hit like a scalded dog.
Stop it. This is an echo chamber over here, right? Let me tell you why.
You get some echoes. Come on.
Let me tell you what's going on, bro.
Man, I hope you put some Listerine in your mouth. Came up here, bro.
Bro, who is this chilling? You gotta have somebody. Is this your wingman, or can you handle the conversation with me? The motherfucking champ. So you gotta have a wingman. So what are you doing?
That's my wingman. He gonna shoot at you while I'm driving.
I'm buzzing all day. It's false god killers, FGK.
Just a distraction, man. bro, you ain't showed no benefits of that book. You ain't do nothing. I'm just get you on.
Hey JJ, what benefit he showed that came out the Bible? Oh, he did. Oh, he did.
Did he do?
Yeah,
That's hilarious. He running. Okay, 5 years and counting.
that boy came up with the groggle tone. Excuse
like,
me.
bro, did you
What
gargle some?
was you gargling? Wait.
Gravel, nigga?
That boy came up here like he was nasty balls.
Oh man, JJ man is a clown for all humanity right now, man. Like what? Sheesh. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's
You next, JJ. I'm on your head, cuz as soon as we get some time, we gonna line that fade up. Go and get that up out the way. You've been talking for a minute.
Is it really a track star?
You know what it is. He been seeing it since we was dealing with Quinoff and them.
Right. Wave 2-3 years ago. Yeah, that was 2022 sometime around there.
If not before. You know what I mean? I know it's 3-4 years at least.
At
4
least.
years at least. You know what I mean? But it's all good, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, Prince, man. Let the people know where you can where you can be found at, man. And we gonna go and get up out this thing.
You already know, man. Prince Judavon, Cosmon at YouTube, and Prince Judavon on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in and on Facebook too. So let's salute Cosmon, man. Brilliant presentation once again, brothers. Every single time we learn something, we grow together, we get better as a people. You feel what I'm saying? Individually, collectively, we learn how to serve others based on what you present to OISP, man. And it is what it is. Prayers on the people. Let's get it.
Man, love, life, balance out there to my boy Prince Judavon, man. Dig what I'm talking about? Love, life, balance out there to you, man. OTK, you still there, bro? I think OTK done ate him a bag of Funyuns.
Man, nigga Funyun down.
He ate a bag of Funyuns and
That nigga drunk that OE nigga and fell asleep.
Yeah, boy. Wild ass Indian. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out my dog OTK, man.
Salute OTK.
Hey, man, we gonna go ahead and get up out of here with this one. You dig what I'm saying? As always, hey, Prince.
Yes, sir.
You do something for me?
What's that, cuz?
Hey, man, I just need you to breathe in and let
sir.
that light in. Because I'm Cosmon and I'm out.
Salute.
Create a gang is crazy.
We fight as a single, impenetrable unit. That is the source of our strength.
Let me see if I can share this new boy out real quick. Let me see if I can all right, let me make sure. Okay. All right, now let me share. Let me stop sharing this. Go over here and share it now. Hold on. Let's go. Why ain't it sharing? Okay. Here we go. All right. Hey, man, y'all brave in. Let that light in. I'm Cosmon, y'all. I'm out. Let's get this rocking real quick.
We rise from dust where the strong men fell, reading from the pages where the prophets tell. Lost men boast while the wise ones look. The these are from the scriptures of the Lord's third book. We rise from dust where the strong men fell, reading from the pages where the prophets tell. Lost men boast while the wise ones look. These are from the scriptures of
Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word, and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word, and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. Before the earth took shape, new sound of sight, the creator sliced the time in the day and night. He breathed through void till the ether stirred, then sent angels and prophets to teach his word. Motion, notion, devotion aligned, encoded design in the spine of time. Wind wrote signs on the breath of the prime, S intertwined with the flesh of the line. Quicken the killer, conceiver entwined, dual divine, the ether confined. Two entities birthed, corporate S, life compressed in the vortex nest. Spirit in the mist, physics resist. Matter persist in Jehovah's fist. Dust kiss flame, play became twist. Anatomy gift from the infinite list. Male and female named through air. EOE, that sacred blare, not beast, not star. Not anywhere but the whisper of wind as a builder's prayer. Vortex speak, the sequence hum, the life resume. From void to bloom, to eat the groom, creation's womb. Every tune in the flames plume, a living room. If your soul need food, here's what you consume.
The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one.
Three states of worlds I made, corporeal terrain, an atmosphere and chain to Etherian planes. Ether the pure, obscure domain. The ghost of light, free the soul from shame. Atmosphere, field and flow. AGA, nebula glow. Currents collide where the comets go. Gravity bend with the vortices, so sound became law. Law gave sight, and every soul aligned in Jehovah's light. His love gave reason and the heart retune. If your body need rest, here's the text to consume.
The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung, Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one.
Before the clay inhaled the spark, the plan was grand. See moose spun pulse through the dust of man. Ether expand to where the blueprint ran. Spirit tied to flesh by Jehovah's hand. Angels descended, intelligent, warm. Walk with Azu where the light was born. Heaven breathed with immortal form. Lord met love and the veil was torn. The seed took root in the coil's perfume. Sense evolved under the sun and the moon. Time broke the sleep of a deep commune. And now man learns pattern from teeth to spoon. From breath to balance, the most high drop clues. From speech and sequence, the spirit world moved from page to prophecy. Through mahogany hues. If your mind need peace, here's the key to consume.
The book of Jehovah, symmetry sung, Heard his word and the world begun. Motion one, devotion sprung. Jehovah reigns for the chosen, the only one. The book of Jehovah.
Roll it down.